the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, April 25th, 2025, and we are coming to you live. Good morning. How is everybody doing?
Good.
I'm here. Galvin is here.
I am.
Carmen is here.
Hello.
Gio is here.
Oh, yeah.
And Pap is not here again. Old man sick.
Yeah,
You talked to him?
I did.
Like on the phone or just through text?
Via text yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't hear his sad voice.
No. He
I
said
just-
that he texted you.
He did.
Yeah.
He said that he was throwing up and that he had a fever.
Yeah.
And then if he had a fever today, he would not be coming in, and he did have a fever today. So he is not here.
I mean, I don't want him getting me sick
Yeah,
if he's got a fever.
for sure.
I don't want to get me sick. I'm going to see Pearl Jam this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Pearl Jam this weekend, and a lovely lady in our listening audience, a young woman, emailed me, and she said, I've heard you saying on the air that you want pit tickets. My husband and I have pit tickets.
Oh.
We would trade you our tickets for your tickets and some cashola. How much are you willing to pay? And I'm like, well, look, I'm not stupid. And if I wanted to spend $1,000, I would just buy them online on Ticketmaster.
She's like, how much you got?
But if we could strike some sort of deal, I'd be interested in doing that. And also, I'm a guy who has things. I'm a guy who can get concert tickets and things in future. You want to run in a 2-bear 5K? I could probably swing that.
Maybe they want to see Baby Metal.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to see Baby Metal?
Are they interested in Chris Brown and his large wiener?
And Freddie Rhett, or whatever that guy's name is.
Eric Rhett?
Eric Rhett. Not Eric Rhett. He
Thomas
played for the
Rhett.
Bucks. Thomas Rhett, yeah. Yeah. Maybe those sort of things. I mean, we got some considerations to be made there.
Could be made.
So,
Does she need a TV?
I only got TVs.
We got plenty of those.
Does she need an old man?
Yeah.
I got a sick old man. I'm about to trade out.
He did. When I talked to Joe, he said, please let Michael know that I apologize for the cans not being deployed yesterday.
I mean, no one apologized to me. That's Amanda. Apologized to me that I got to go walk the dogs again this morning.
That too, yeah.
That's stressing me out. That's stressing me out.
Did he apologize for not handing over the information to be able to be on Bone TV?
No, both apologies were about the dogs in the cans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Priorities. Yeah, priorities.
Yeah.
There was no mention of anything that had to do with the show.
Yeah.
Did he hand it over for today?
Yes.
Okay.
Why do you not see us on the air?
No.
Oh,
You guys are not connected.
we will be.
Yeah, we're going to attempt to.
What do you think? Gio could not shirk his other responsibilities in order to get here and do video. Coffee is first.
Yeah.
No, Gio is trying to figure it out, and it's not, it's Joe equipment, Joe instructions.
So,
It's not the easiest thing.
so no Bone TV today.
Yeah. We'll get something up. It'll probably be a camera on me and you, Carmen, because you have your camera. That's
Right.
on you, and we could turn one camera on here, so you guys glorious me.
I would attempt to sit over there, but I can't fit. Like, it's this little tiny chair,
Oh, you don't have to, and you got a switch?
and it's on a booster seat.
It is on a booster
Oh,
seat.
yeah, I'm not even making this up for a joke. He's got booster seats that he sits on.
Him in Spanish is just sit on cushions.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Is it because of their height or because of the comfort level of the chair?
Oh, it's the height for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because we're all tall men, and they're
Yes. Boys. I think I'm due for a new seat.
Does he have a phone book over there?
It's like one of those pads you take to a bleacher game and sit on, My wife and I used them when Joey played football. One game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a drum stool that they have that is a seat, but it's split down the middle. So there's like
One cheek on either side.
right.
Yeah. Your
And it's-
balls hang in the middle.
But it's supposed to be it's supposed to be good for your back and stuff.
Oh.
I don't
They
know, it
call that
just
ergonomic.
yeah.
I looked it up.
It just looks like it would cause you to have like a open crevice area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
That might be good, though.
maybe.
If you're sweating back there and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like when you fall asleep with your mouth open, it gets dry in the open parts. You know what I'm
I
saying?
do. The one that I have now is hydraulic, which is really nice. So it
Yeah.
actually bounces while I play.
With
Yeah.
the beat.
yeah. So it's good.
That's good.
Because otherwise, just stiff. I look at like the drummers from like the 60s and 70s, and I'm like, how are you not dead? Like, it's barely any padding on the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a metal rod just shot through you.
Penetrator.
Yeah, 100.
I have something funny to tell you guys.
All right.
Something that I'll be able to share in pictures later today.
Okay.
So, Pete owns a company called Zen Motorsports. It sells high-end cars to rich people. I don't know if that's exactly how he'd sell the company, but that's the truth.
That's it.
Yeah. Hockey players, football players, people who own stuff, they all buy cars. At the point in your life when you're like, I really want a Ferrari, Pete's your guy to go to.
Right.
They do all the cool, crazy customizations. And
I went to his new place yesterday. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable to think what a poor dirtbag he was, and now he owns a building now that's been custom made. It's unbelievable. But anyway, I say to Pete, because Pete and I are leaving after the show today to go down to the Hard Rock in Hollywood to go see Pearl Jam. And I say to Pete, hey, what's up? Are we driving that Lamborghini down there or what? Now, I'm talking about the Lamborghini SUV.
Right.
Have you been in that? Have you seen that?
I've seen it, yeah.
It's beautiful. It's an SUV. It kind of looks like a crossover SUV. It's not too big. It's not too small. And it's all Lamborghini. It's comfortable, and it's fast as all hell. And I want to drive it. I like to drive. So I'm like, I want to drive down there. Pete's like, I'm working on it. I'm like, okay, cool. So yesterday while I was over there, he goes, hey, we got the Lamborghini for tomorrow. I was like, oh, wow. All right. That'll be cool. And I said, I'll drive if you want. He's like, no, I'll drive. He's like, you're going to be good in it? I go, yeah, I'll be fine. I'm going to go be asleep in 5 minutes. He
if
goes,
you go
okay.
back to when you and Pete were living together.
Yeah, we were in a
Sound,
Beretta.
Do you ever think there'd be a time where you say, hey, man, I got the Lamborghini for the weekend?
Yes, but honestly, I thought it was my Lamborghini that would be driving,
Right,
not
okay.
Pete's Lamborghini.
Right, okay,
Pete would be begging me to drive in my Lamborghini.
Yeah.
So last night my daughter had volleyball and I fell asleep while they were gone. So I slept all through the night and woke up this morning to a flurry of text of things that I missed last night, including pictures from Pete. He got the Lamborghini. A regular Lamborghini. Not the...
Oh.
I'm not.
Miami Vice?
We're going to be like those two fat guys on the motorcycle in the Guinness Book of World Records rolling out. I don't know if I'm going to get in and out of that thing. How do you get out? I mean, there's no classy way to do that.
When you pull up, what do you think people are going to speculate that what do these two guys do?
Look at
for a
those
living?
two fat dummies.
Yeah.
They must be rich. And I'm not. And I'm wearing shorts and a T-shirt. I'm not dressing for the car. Are you kidding me?
They'll probably think you're crypto rich. Like, oh, yeah, these guys
Is
probably...
that what you think they'd think?
Maybe.
I mean, I think they just assume we own a chain of bakeries.
Yeah, that too.
Crypto rich, or Pete looks like a sultan.
Yeah, he does.
Depending on what he's wearing,
Right.
he looks like he's foreign, like he's oil.
He's got oil.
Yeah.
Two large gentlemen in black T-shirts and jeans get out of a Lamborghini. What do they do for a living?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you got to try and figure out. And the two of us roll over on our sides, and then stand up.
Yeah.
Also, if you're wearing the black T-shirt and jeans and getting out of a Lamborghini, I think maybe you have some sort of connection to hip hop. You're some sort of
we don't have enough jewelry between the two of us.
yeah,
Like
that's
a
true.
producer,
You're
like you own the studio.
Yeah, or
own the building.
You have the label or something.
Neither one of us are dressing under our age. Like we're not dressing
Yeah.
like I'm not wearing a Health Star shirt or
Yeah,
anything
you
like
guys
that.
are both wearing black T-shirts and jeans.
Right, but I'm saying like if we were hip hop moguls, we'd be wearing some sort of
but
line of clothing.
Pete's wearing the Air Jordans.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
true. That's true.
Maybe you guys are more like a Lou Peartland type.
Oh no, gay child molesters.
Well, you work at like boy bands and stuff and like pop stars.
I mean, whenever we have to tell the girls, we have to tell the girls.
Right,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
What is the Lamborghini? Do you know? Is it the Huracan? Or,
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Good.
Tiny.
Good.
I'll show it to you. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll put it on Bone TV.
And
Kidding.
Pete has already gotten inside and driven this.
Oh yeah.
knows?
Pete drives it. Hold on. I'm
Yeah.
sending it to you guys right now in the.
Where the hell do you put your luggage?
In the front. No, I don't know. I've never been in this thing. I don't know.
I mean, you bring a lot of luggage when you travel.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm bringing my Porosos bag. I didn't go through it. If it's a video, that's why. Oh, here. I'll just take a screenshot. Dee. I want you to see this. I want you to feel my pain for a second real quick. Here we go. I don't know the names of the other Lamborghinis, Galvin. So
There is I know it's not tiramisu, but it's something similar to that.
Tiramisu.
It's like a Termario or something. Whatever. Yeah.
Bobby Kelly texted me, I love you.
Oh.
I wrote back, not a fan.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm going through all my texts that I missed last night.
I love how you're pointing out the burden of having to ride in a Lamborghini.
No. It's not a burden.
Feel my pain.
It's not a burden. It's a surprise.
Yeah,
it's a surprise. That's all. Definitely not a burden. It's going to be like childhood Mike Helt is going to love this.
Right. Oh, yeah.
We're going to play it down like we're in Cannonball Run, though, all the way down there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For some reason, this Cannonball Run has 2 Captain Chaos.
That's right.
No Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
2 Captain Chaos.
Captain Chaos. Although Pete is a fat Burt
That's
Reynolds.
going to be great.
That is a gorgeous car, though.
It's like when I go to the Hard Rock and you see all the fancy cars parked right in front. You're like, oh, man, who owns these things?
Yeah, the way I see it, there's no upside to this. The downside is going to cost us $100 to park.
Probably.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
But you get one of those spots right at the door.
My son is looking for another job, and he was like, I'm thinking about doing valet. And I go, don't do valet. And he's like, why? I go, because you don't know how to, first of all, you don't know how to drive a stick.
Yeah.
And second of all, what happens if somebody rolls in, they give you keys to a Ferrari? He's like, what? I go, I'd be too nervous to park that thing. I don't know. I don't want him, 18 years old, trying to park it to come back on my insurance. How's that work out? You know what I mean? I don't want that.
Oh, I'm sure there's, some sort of liability.
Yeah, I
coverage
know,
over
but
it.
you don't want to be the kid that gets fired on your second day for crashing
No.
somebody else's Ferrari.
Yeah.
No, that sticks with you for a little while.
Yeah, that's an easy job, though, you know?
Is it?
Of course, yeah, parking
Yeah,
cars.
valet.
Yeah, but
to
you
it.
got to run.
It depends on where
Well, Carmen, you got to run to get the car.
and it depends on where the lot is, though. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like he is right. Like a lot of times they'll have a lot that's down the street and to the left, whatever, and you do have to run back and forth to get those.
Right.
I mean, if it's a lot right there
he's-
where you are,
He's also 18. He
Yeah.
should be able to run to a
Not that he
parking garage.
can't run, but you want to run all night? You want to spend all night running back and forth
Do
to a
you want
garage?
to make
wearing a
money?
uniform.
Yeah, what kind of job you want?
Yeah. He's 18 with no experience.
Clearly,
you're
I
gonna
did
have
not want that job.
yeah, you're gonna have to do some things that aren't necessarily glamorous. But again, running is healthy. So at the end of the day, he's just getting a workout while he's also getting paid. It's
not mine.
it's the mindset you bring to it,
Plus, you probably get good tips.
and you get good tips because you're parking fancy cars. So that people have money. People are going to recognize him and tip him even more because
Okay.
he's your son.
What do you tip the valet guy at Eddie V's?
Oh, I just show him my boobs.
I'm going $5.
You show him your boobs.
Yeah, that's
They
my
crash
tip.
your car. See,
I'd say 5. Yeah.
I usually,
Yeah.
probably 10.
Like
10?
5. Well, because
Yeah.
it depends how much what I have. Like if I have 2 5s, I'll give the guy that's parking at 5 and the guy that brings it back 5.
Oh, that's nice. I never do that.
You know,
I never give the parker. I always give the guy who brings
Retriever.
it back to me. Yeah,
They're doing
because
the
I
same thing.
assume that they're splitting. Yeah, like they pull their tips. I assume. I don't know.
right.
Right. And I at Eddie V's, I always have to give the guy $20 because they follow my every move. The minute I walk out that door, that my car is there, and the door is open. They have never let me down.
If
Yeah.
you go there all the time, then you probably
They're
more.
like, "Hey, Mike," you know what I mean? So
Here's my thing: is I'm going to tip you because you're doing a job that requires tipping. So I'm going to give you $5, whatever. But to be honest with you, I'd rather just park it myself.
And walk.
yeah,
You know,
you don't have a
right.
lot
Yeah.
over here. Yeah.
I usually only valet if I have to.
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
It depends on how convenient it is for me.
Yeah.
And I rarely have cash on me. That's the big thing. Like,
I
don't
have to make sure I take it when I go. Like if I know I'm going.
right. Like you'll stop and get it or something. But I'm just saying, like, usually I only valet if I have to. And then on those cases, I'm like, I don't have any cash. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you got to make sure you have cash if you're going to valet. I used to valet all the time over at Hard Rock, but then it got so busy that it took longer for me to get my car back than it would for me to walk to the parking
It is
garage.
very busy. Yeah.
Because it's so busy and stuff. But then there was one time where I was over at Hard Rock and I left my ATM card there, and I was doing something, whatever, and I go, oh no. So I called. Could not have been easier to get my ATM card. They put me right through the person, the lost and found, whatever. She goes, "Yep, I have it here right in front of
wow.
me." And she told me how to get there and stuff. So I pulled up, and the valet guys are out there, and I go, "Hey man, I left my ATM card inside. Can I leave my car here and run in and grab it?" And he goes, "Yeah, no problem, whatever." So I came out, I gave him $20.
Yeah, that's the way. You got to take care of those
Yeah,
guys.
because it was like he let me park right up front. Didn't wasn't like, well, we have to park it. He was just, yeah, that's fine.
Did I tell you about this? I can't remember if I told you. I went to the Hard Rock with my wife one afternoon, and we were sitting down at the 3-card table, and they were making us wait for a second because the lady that was in the spot before me, she doubled down or did something. I'm sorry, it was 3 cards. She didn't double down. She bet on the pair plus, and when she turned her cards over, it was a 6-card bonus. She had lost her hand, but she got up and left and hit the 6-card bonus.
Oh, and she didn't realize?
And they followed her all through the casino on the cameras till they found her and brought her back.
Yeah.
I thought that was so cool of them. I mean, even if it was like $30, it's still it was her money. And instead of just going, well, she left, they followed her all through the whole casino on the cameras until they got her and brought her back to get their money. I thought that was very cool. Going to Council Oak tonight. I'm excited about.
Yeah.
2 fatties in a Lamborghini in Council Oak. Be perfect.
You don't want to run for your car after that?
No. It is Friday. I'm very excited about that fact. Carmen, you have plans for the weekend?
I have a birthday party tomorrow.
Who? Ashley?
No.
You have more friends?
Yes, Cody and Leanne.
Oh.
Their baby is turning 1.
Gross.
And so we have a kid's birthday party.
That's the one you were saying is ugly on the cruise?
Nope, absolutely not. That is
I'm
the
kidding.
one.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Listen,
I'm kidding.
their baby's absolutely.
I'm even ugly babies are cute babies.
Yeah, but when you go to the baby's birthday party, that's always kind of weird.
I don't
Why?
care. I like a baby's birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
they did like a big invite. They did like a big evite or whatever, so you can see 80 people are going.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Is what, first turning a year old?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a big one.
And I went to the baby shower and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So
By the way, baby's not going to remember any of this.
no.
no, but also they are moving to Georgia.
Oh,
so it's
sayonara, baby.
/ birthday party / going away. You know what I mean?
They'll
Well,
give
you
the
don't-
baby the cake, and the baby will smash the cake.
You don't have to give them the nice gift that they're leaving.
No, I did tell them that I would come watch the baby while they're packing and moving and stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and
Well,
that
you're
way.
thoughtful.
But that way I could spend time with them because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to pack somebody else's stuff. That's stressful enough. You know what I mean? And then you don't know where anyone put anything. I rather pack my own house. So
There's only one person that could call me and ask me to help him to move. And that would be Pete. And if he did, I would just give him $1,000 and tell him to call a moving company.
right. And that's the thing. So like I said I would come watch the baby and that way I could spend time and hang out with them and stuff and, you know, give her a little bit of time. So
I thought you hated babies.
Yeah.
no, I just don't
She
want
had her own baby.
I just don't
She hates her own womb.
I just
Yeah.
don't want babies.
Look that baby in the eyes and say, if you were mine, you'd be dead.
Oh my God.
Right down the
Boom,
stairs.
boom,
Right
tequila
down the
stairs.
stairs,
What
baby.
is
Yeah.
wrong with you?
It's not him. You're the
Yeah,
one.
be glad I'm not your mother.
There's no way you'd be celebrating this birthday.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are awful.
Hello, tequila.
You're the one killing babies.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've never killed a baby. Please do not start that
Ooh,
rumor.
speaking of killing babies, how's Holly doing?
Wait, what?
You know she's been there a couple of times.
Not that I know of.
You know she has a punch card.
2 more. She gets one free.
That's right.
Yep.
You guys are a-holes. And this is why no one likes to talk to me.
Punch card.
Are you guys back together?
No,
No, still fighting, huh?
just not talking.
I mean, I know, but you left us hanging on the OnlyFans thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you care if we reach out directly to her?
No, go for it.
Don't ruin this for us, Carmen.
I'm not. Listen,
Carmen,
I haven't said a word to her.
your sister's perfect to Jedi mind trick. I can call her and be like, listen, I don't like Carmen either. And I'm thinking about really getting behind your OnlyFans. Send me a couple of pictures to review, and I'll let you know what I think.
Yeah.
You send them to me, I'll post them for
Yeah.
you.
I'll have my team go over them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I feel like that would be, I feel like, you don't think we could Jedi mind trick her? I could probably be engaged to her by the end of the week.
I said, yeah,
Yeah.
good luck. I'm sure
Tell her,
you
Pete,
could.
tell her Pete has a Lamborghini. She'll be here in an hour.
Oh, doesn't she live in South Florida?
Yeah.
Oh. Come on. Where is she at?
Like Fort Lauderdale. Something.
Oh, my God.
yeah.
She's right there.
Go swing by in the Lambo and pick her up.
Yeah.
Listen, you're an adult. She's an adult.
Not me. I'm just an observer.
Yeah, I don't
Pete
care.
can pick her up.
Pete, yeah, she doesn't have Pete face.
Yeah.
No, she does not.
Oh,
Her
this,
and Pete would get along.
this weekend just took a turn.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Carmen, don't worry. You'll still be my favorite.
listen, I give you maybe an hour with her before you're ready to push her down the
Carmen, that has
stairs.
happened to me so many times in my adult life. Girls that I just thought were smoking hot, hung out with them for 10 minutes, and I was like, I hate this bitch.
Yeah.
I couldn't even look beyond their head to, their mouth to get to their face.
Yeah.
It's and it never ended. Back in the day, I'd be like, okay, shh. Now I couldn't even do it.
Right. You can't even fake it. You're just
No.
like, shut up.
No, I like my wife more and more every day.
Yep.
Remember single Galvin kicked Dinah's friend out of my apartment?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kicked her out.
She was so annoying. I go, all right, that's it. Let's go. Get out of here.
Were you
Yep.
like on a date or something, like hanging out like that? Or
like-
We went out after the show. We went drinking or something. Then we all went back to Galvin's house. And then single Galvin was kind of maybe hooking up with the friend. And she got a little lippy. And Galvin was like, later. Kicked her right out of the house.
Shut it down.
I
Yep.
literally announced it. I go, all right, that's enough.
Yep.
It's time for you to go.
Yep. That's funny. And then we told Nina, same thing we tell Carmen. You need to run all your friends by us first.
Yeah.
We need to give them the thumbs up. Carmen, your friends have been fantastic.
yeah. Ashley's great.
Mm-hmm.
Leanne's great.
Blaine's a little intimidating.
Yeah. But I mean, what can you do about that? He has a hot wife. He has to be.
I
Yeah,
know, he's
he's-
got to keep it in check.
Yeah.
He's very large. But then when he talks, he's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Carmen, I would never do it. I know I said it the other day. I would never do it. But the more and more I see it online, the more I would like to just play with it. Little baby pigs.
Oh, yeah. Listen, they are adorable.
Yeah.
And I do miss Kenny, but they are a handful. It is more.
Yeah, I'm not getting one.
Right. I'm just, for people out there who are like, oh my God, they're just like dogs. No, they are not. They are more work than a dog.
Yeah.
Especially because you're limited to where you can take them and what you can do with them because they're not a dog. So,
Yeah. 'Cause also, don't they just crap in the house?
no,
Oh.
we trained Kenny to use a bell. He would go to the door and we had a little bird bell, and he would ring it when he wanted to go outside.
Shut up.
Yes.
He would just go over there. See, I didn't train my dog to do that because they said that golden doodles could do that because all that dog's too smart. It'll just ring the bell when it wants to go outside.
Right.
Like to play.
And that's what Kenny did.
Right.
And again, they like to be outside. They need a big yard. They just want to be out there eating grass, laying in the sun. You know what I mean? So if you're someone who doesn't own your home and have a big yard, it's not right to own
I
a pet
wonder
pig.
if Kenny or a pig could live with Ralphie.
Maybe.
That's too small of an area.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, it's. Let me hold on. I gotta measure my calculus.
Well,
It's about 15 feet long and about 10 feet wide.
no, not enough.
Too small.
Yeah, that pig
Yeah.
would be miserable.
Yeah.
Might,
Okay.
might as well put him in a cage.
Right. It would just be sad. And I would.
Oh, I don't want that. I don't want sad pigs.
And I will say, because Kenny grew up with a pug, Doke, a small
Yeah.
dog, he did not like big dogs. He would get like aggressive towards them, and pigs have really sharp teeth, and he would like charge at them.
Oh my! I don't
Yeah.
need a charging pig.
You can't really play with pigs either. They're not playful.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what the crazy thing about pigs? Any pig, like you take a regular pig that you have as a pet pig or a pig that lives on the farm, whatever, release it in the wild, and within 2 weeks it'll have hair and start growing tusks.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird that
Yeah.
they go back, they assimilate so fast, you go back to how they would normally live in the wild and stuff. That's so crazy.
Well, I'm not getting one.
They're very, very smart. They say they have like the capacity of like a 4-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can teach them. Like we taught Kenny tricks and stuff like that. Like I said, with the bell and stuff like that. Like he was adorable.
My dog runs over, knocks my hand off of the side of the couch, and is like, "Let's go." Like actually does this with her head. Let's go.
Yeah.
Time to walk. Yeah. She knows what's up. Well, I'm not getting a pig. I just see them online and I think they're
Yeah.
adorable, but I'm out. I'll go visit somebody else's pig.
That's the thing to do.
Yeah.
They look adorable when they're little, but then when they come in actual pig size.
Yeah, but imagine having a big fat pig like Bacon from Varsity Blues.
Oh, yeah.
That would be pretty cool too.
yeah, I don't know.
Except having to lift it everywhere.
They seem like they're a lot of work.
Dude, this would be the sweet gig right now to be like a CNN or a Fox News correspondent. And they're like, all right, time to go to Rome to cover the Pope's funeral.
Yeah.
Like, what, I got to stand out there for 5 minutes, talk about he's dead, and then just hang out in Rome for a week.
You know that like whoever is up for that assignment, like one of the people, whatever, is like, honey, we may be going to Rome.
yeah.
Get ready. I heard the Pope's going to die. We're going to Rome for a couple weeks.
I've got to do 2 30-second spots on Monday morning. And then
that
we're
I
good.
could easily do in front of a green
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break and get this show moving this morning. It is Friday, finally, for everybody. We got a lot of stuff to blow out today. Carmen's going to tell us what that is as we play Sporkle when we come back. We got 6 and 9 coming up this morning.
Oh,
Everybody's
yeah.
excited about that.
Yeah.
Done. First,
Not done.
Yeah.
Second.
I don't care what order.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
just
awful.
I put my head together and I sat down yesterday and I said, just do it.
Do we think that's why Joe's pretending to be sick? He didn't want to do 6 and 9?
Joe's too dumb to remember 6 and 9. There's no way he even knew we were doing it.
Even if he was here, he would
Yeah,
have
he would
done
just
it.
say, I'm not doing it.
Michael. And he would just made up something as he went along. Yeah, so we got 6 and 9 coming up at 9 o'clock. We got stuff to give away today for the end of the week. We'll be blowing that stuff out. Carmen, don't give away everything, though, because the lady from Pearl Jam may want to trade out some stuff.
Okay.
She's my priority right now.
I got you.
All right, we'll take a quick break. It's the Mike Calta Show. Sporkle is next on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. NASCAR lives right here on 102.5 The Bone, sponsored by Jerry Ohm.
This week, Race Day Sunday on The Bone is live with the Jack Links 500 from Talladega Super Speedway. The race starts at 3 p.m. with the live coverage beginning at 2.
Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay, right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Friday morning commute looking very good right now. Hillsborough and Pinellas County problem-free on all of the major roadways. That includes 275, 75, and I-4. Those toll roads in Tampa, the Veterans Expressway and the Leroy Selman Expressway also running up to speed for you. Pinellas County, US 19, pretty smooth drive for you right now, and all of the Bay Area bridges up to speed in both directions. That's the Howard Franklin Bridge, Courtney Campbell Causeway, as well as the Gandy Bridge and the Skyway Bridge. I'm Monica with traffic. Beat the price increase. Ken Ganley has over 1,000 new Kias on sale. Visit them today or online at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com.
A lot of people whose homes were severely damaged by Helene Milton are still trying to figure out whether they should repair their home, tear it down and rebuild, or lift their home. There are a lot of important decisions to make. Well, let me take one decision off your plate. If you need replacement windows and doors, just call WeatherTight Windows. They are the local experts when it comes to windows and doors. So skip the big box stores and call WeatherTight Mike.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Diamond Days are back at the Golden Diamond Source, Tampa Bay's largest jewelry superstore. I love Diamond Days because right now you can get up to 20% off all their diamond inventory, including April's birthstone. Plus, you can take advantage of 0% financing for up to 5 years. This means that if you finance $5,000, your monthly payment would be only $83. Best of all, your Golden Diamond Source diamond never loses its value. And listen up, all soon-to-be newlyweds. Here's your chance to win a $2,500 shopping spree at the Golden Diamond Source, along with a wedding cake for up to 100 guests created by the renowned celebrity chef The Cake Girl, as seen on the Today Show. Entering is easy. Simply visit the Golden Diamond Source on Almerton Road for your chance to win big. I love Diamond Days because right now you can get up to 20% off all their diamond inventory, including April's birthstone. Plus, you can take advantage of 0% financing for up to 5 years. If you want your special someone to say yes, make sure it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond. Check them out at 3800 Almerton Road in Clearwater. The Golden Diamond Source.
This is Mav, spokeseagle for Veteran Air, the home services company proud to serve you. Jenny in Sarasota asks, Mav, are home generators worth it? If you work from home, they are. If you rely on medical devices that need to stay charged, they are. And if you like living like it's 2025 and not 1825, even when a storm blows through, they definitely are. They're worth it and affordable with our generator financing plans. Learn more at veteranair.com.
Over 700 new Hyundais, tariff-free at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%, buy with 0 down, or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com.
With approved credit, 36-month lease, 10K miles a year, $39.99 due at signing.
The semi-annual event everyone waits for is here this weekend at International Diamond Center. Incredible savings across the board. Up to 20% off. Rings, bands, bracelets, earrings, pendants, plus thousands of designer engagement rings. Even all GIA certified diamonds are on sale. Acclaimed jewelry designers are here with all new collections. Save up to 20% and spread your payments over 3 years with 0 interest. 3 days only this Friday through Sunday, and only at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. If you're in the market for a car, chances are you've heard all about those confusing 25% auto tariffs, additional costs added to both new and used cars, and ultimately passed on to you. But don't stress, because at Auto Lenders in Palm Harbor, we have a unique way of getting inventory without the tariffs. So you can choose from the finest one-owner cars, trucks, and SUVs. They're totally tariff-free, which means you're totally free to save thousands more. See for yourself at Auto Lenders in Palm Harbor, a tariff-free way to buy a car.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call, the Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Spring into savings at Crown Kia because it's all about location, location, location.
And Abby, it's all about selection, selection, selection. We have a sea of new Kias out there.
Over 400 new Kias available to choose from. Hurry in to shop our huge selection of no tariff inventory and save on a new Kia. Drive for only $219 a month.
Plus no market adjustment or dealer installed options.
Crown Kia, the better way to buy.
And service.
CrownKia.com. For lease information and more details, call 1-800-371-0942.
If you or someone you know suffered any injuries involving a deployed airbag, you could be entitled to compensation. Morgan & Morgan has already recovered millions. Get America's largest injury law firm fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's Jeff Jr. from Trajan Wealth, and I've got something important to talk to you about, your 401k. If you have changed jobs, there are two very important considerations. You don't want to leave your 401k behind, and you don't want to roll it over into your new company plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. 401ks will often have limited investments or age-based options. Since companies have to make choices to suit all employees, they may not be suited to you, which could cost you fees and money. When you roll over your 401k into an IRA, you not only keep your money growing tax deferred, but you also gain access to a world of investment options specifically designed for you. Trajan Wealth and our fiduciary advisors have helped thousands, and we can do the same for you. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs, live in concert.
Angel of mercy, wake me, shake me, take me all the way.
August 13th, Ruth Eckerd Hall.
This is the good.
One incredible night with Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs, live. On sale now at rutheckerdhall.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Chuck McDowell here. If you were misled or lied to in any way when buying a timeshare, right now is your wake-up call. With the tariffs, economy tanking, and inflation rising, you might need to ask yourself this question. Is owning a timeshare a good idea? With all the economic uncertainty, you need to protect yourself and your family. Don't look back and say, if I'd have only got rid of that stupid timeshare they lied to me about. It's time to stop thinking about canceling your timeshare and finally get rid of it and be smart with your money. At Wesley Financial Group, we've saved 48,000 families an average of $65,000 in lifetime payments. Give us a call. I guarantee if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare permanently or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-889-5566. 800-889-5566. 800-889-5566.
Minnie's and Kitties is coming to Minnie of Tampa Bay Saturday, April 26th. Enjoy free refreshments, cuddle adorable kittens, and even adopt a furry friend from our Humane Society of Pinellas County Kitten Adoption Zone. It's going to be the perfect Saturday. Go to minnieoftampabay.com for details.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Got a burned out light switch or broken outlet or breakers that keep flipping? Just call for a Bolt electrician online at boltelectric.com.
Gas goes up, groceries go up, and yep, so does your power bill. Solar Bear helps you fight back with the first 12 months completely free, protecting you from rising costs. Solar Bear, Own your energy. Visit solarbear.com.
Accidents don't just happen between the hours of 9 to 5. That's why we make ourselves available to talk with you 24/7. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Tampa.
When you excavate for a living, safe digging helps you keep living and save money, time, and your reputation, which can all help you breathe easier. Safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time. Always visit sunshine811.com or call 811.
Sitting in traffic because of an auto accident is frustrating. We should remember, though, that the person in that accident ahead, their life has changed forever. And we may be thankful it isn't us. But if it ever is, call 1-800-BURNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
Springtime is here, and that means car buying season. If you plan on getting an electric vehicle, you're going to need an EV charger at home. Climate Design Home Services are your go-to company when needing to install or service an EV charger. Whether you own a Rivian, a Tesla, GM, or Ford, Climate Design Home Services can make charging as easy as plugging it in. Furthermore, if you need any type of panel adjustments or upgrades, the licensed electricians from Climate Design Home Services can ensure that you have enough power to charge everything in the comfort of your own home. No more driving around town looking for a charger, worrying you're going to run out of juice. Climate Design Home Services lets you charge at home. Call 727-295-1572 or go to climatedesign.com and schedule your EV charger installation. That's climatedesign.com.
There are 472 reasons to shop auto lenders in Palm Harbor. We call reason number 4 tariff freedom. Right now, almost all new and used cars are being hit with a 25% tariff. That's an added cost of about $6,000 more per vehicle. But at auto lenders, we get our vehicles in a totally innovative way. So you'll find the best one-owner cars, trucks, and SUVs all tariff-free. Auto lenders was always thousands less. Now you'll save so much more. Visit us today in Palm Harbor.
Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs, live in concert.
Angel of mercy, wake me, shake me, take me all the way.
August 13th, Ruth Eckerd Hall.
This is the good.
One incredible night with Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs, live.
Dare to dream.
On sale now at rutheckerdhall.com.
Come true.
Avoid the stress of preparing to sell your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You can skip the hassle of spring cleaning and sell your home fast and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and don't worry about showings, open houses, or costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. You'll receive an all-cash offer and close within days. With over 12,500 five-star reviews, you can trust Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home fast with their guaranteed cash offer. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Fuel costs add up. That's why fleet managers like Ed Keeley of Communications Unlimited are switching to Coast, the smart Visa fuel card designed to help business owners save on fuel and cut wasteful spending.
When we first started using Coast, we saved in the neighborhood of $22,000 from our previous month's invoice from our other provider.
Get fuel rebates of 4 to 10 cents on every gallon at Coast's 30,000 partner stations across the country, like Exxon and 7-Eleven. Plus, get greater control over your spending and block unauthorized purchases before they happen.
The biggest change is the controls that the Coast product allows us to have that the other vendor didn't. There was a lot of potential for abuse out there that became virtually impossible with Coast.
Go to coastpay.com/news and learn how to save an average of 10% on your fuel bill with Coast. That's coastpay.com/news to save 10% on fuel with Coast. Coastpay.com/NEWS.
Coast card products are issued by Celtic Bank. All card accounts are subject to credit approval. See terms at coastpay.com.
Hush, little baby, yes, you can. Mama's gonna buy you a prepaid plan. And with that Florida prepaid plan, Mama's gonna send you to college land. And when you're free to pursue your dreams, Mama Mama's gonna watch your future beam.
With a Florida 529 prepaid plan, you can save for your little one's future. Plans start at $29 a month. Open enrollment ends April 30th.
Welcome to Staples.
Hi, I hear Staples prints it all.
Oh, you bet. Posters, banners.
Can you print it all for Mother's Day?
Oh, of course. Photo gifts like canvas prints, photo puzzles.
Can you print it all for graduation?
Sure can. Custom cards and invites.
Can you print a huge banner with the grad's picture?
Oh, definitely.
Even an embarrassing baby picture?
Oh, those are the best kind.
I know, right?
Print it all for moms and grads at Staples. And right now, get 40% off custom cards, invites, and photo gifts. N75 exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Are you a victim of the timeshare trap and think there's no way out? I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group, the original timeshare cancellation expert. And I'm here to tell you that there is a way out. All you need to do is give my office a call. I will send you a timeshare exit information kit absolutely free, explaining how the timeshare industry works and your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free info kit. 800-371-0505. 800-371-0505.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mostly sunny and hot for this Friday with a high temperature up back in the lower 90s for you this afternoon. Then mild and muggy tonight with a temperature dropping down to 70. More sun, more heat for Saturday with tomorrow's high temperature in the lower 90s and pretty much the same for Sunday as well.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
644 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. The Bone bonus keyword is coming up at 8 o'clock, 10, noon, 2, and 5 today. A chance for you to win $1,000. If you don't have the Bone app, it's simple. You just download it on whatever stupid phone you have, and it's free. You just go ahead and put the word in that we give you at 8 o'clock. You put it in your phone, and then you're in for a chance to win $1,000. And we've had several people win. I had a guy email me the other day. He won in January, never received his money.
Oh, yeah?
What are you waiting for? He put his social security number in wrong.
Oh,
Mike Olivero, though, fix it in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Got it. Done.
The other thing is you have 30 minutes now to put the Bone bonus
take
keyword
your time.
in. Yeah.
Stretch out a little bit. Get yourself a little Big Mac on the way to work. Whatever you call it. McMuffin. All right, Carmen, what do we have to give away today?
Okay, so we have tickets for Baby Metal.
Yep. Save those. I might need them to trade to the lady for Pearl Jam.
Okay. Chris Brown.
Save those too.
Okay. Kesha.
And those.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm kidding.
Thomas Rhett.
Yep.
And Colin Quinn.
Okay, good. Listen, Colin Quinn is one of the greatest comedians and speakers of our time. All those other folks are great too. I love Kesha. I've seen Kesha before. If you want those tickets, let's do it right now. A little bit of Sporkle. Here we go.
By the way, also, Scissor Sisters are with Kesha.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you that Joe is making himself less and less valuable by the day. Oh, I'm not talking about the fact that we don't need him for Sporkle or Bone TV. I'm enjoying walking the dogs. Play with the dogs in the morning. Yeah.
We are back up live.
We are live, video-wise? Just me?
Just you.
Hi, everybody.
Star of the show.
All right.
That's all we need.
And Carmen.
I think and Carmen?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, on Bone TV.
Yeah.
Not YouTube.
Pap is out today. So, therefore, we have limited video. But it is available on YouTube, Calta.tv, and on Bone TV. All right. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we are going to be playing some general trivia. Can
Good.
you answer these general trivia questions? Okay.
We're all keeping our own score?
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Someone can't just keep score?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll try. But,
I mean, we should all do it. I screw it up all the time.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Trying to win.
All right. General trivia. Here we go. Your first one. What movie production company made Cars, Finding Nemo?
Pixar.
Pixar. Yes.
That's me, Gio.
Gio. Thank you. What was the name of King Arthur's sword that he was
Excalibur.
given? Galvin. What number is both 4 squared and the square
16.
root? Mike. What movie series was revisited in 2015 with Tom Hardy in the lead and the subtitle Fury Road?
Mad Max.
Mike. What Showtime show featured Michael C. Hall?
Dexter.
Gio. What is the number 40 in Roman numerals?
We just talked about this. XXXX. Damn it.
What
IX.
40 in Roman numerals?
I don't know.
IV.
XL.
Yeah.
That's right. Double XL.
What is the term for a twisting spiral shape like the double one found in
Corkscrew.
DNA?
Felix.
Yeah.
Mike. What name is shared by a Trojan war hero, a brand of
Troy.
cleanser, and a football club in Amsterdam?
Trojan.
What name is shared by a Trojan war hero, a brand of cleanser, and a football club from Amsterdam?
I can't think of the name. What's
Ajax.
Brad Pitt?
Ajax.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no point. What U.S. state is the largest of the 48?
Texas.
Gio. What group of superheroes began with Cyclops, Marvel Girl?
X-Men.
Mike. What is the name of the luxury car division of Toyota?
Lexus.
Mike. What single reed musical instrument was played by Charlie Parker?
Clarinet.
Saxophone. I knew that.
Yes. Galvin and somebody. We are halfway there.
All right.
I have Michael. You have 5.
Correct.
Galvin, you have 2.
Correct.
Gio, you have 3.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Useless trivia. Halfway there. Here we go. What MLB team was from Boston, had a
Red
World
Sox.
Series? Yes.
Braves. Oh.
Red Sox. Galvin.
Red Sox.
What TV warrior princess was played by
Xena.
Xena? Yes. Integrity?
I mean, I thought it was me, but
Yeah, I would have said Mike.
okay.
Okay. Mike
Thank-
gets the point. What 2-letter animal is part of the Chinese zodiac?
What
Gio.
was it, Gio?
What English punk band features
Sex Pistols.
Galvin?
That was a good guess.
Yeah.
What percussion instrument literally means wooden sound?
Piano.
Because of its wood bars that gets struck by mallets.
Xylophone.
Mike? Which of Santa's reindeer shares its name with a female fox?
Vixen.
Galvin?
Nah.
What noble gas is found on the periodic table between radon and krypton?
Helium.
What noble gas is found on the periodic
Neon.
table? What'd you say?
Neon. But it's
Boron.
not. It's, what is it?
Xenon.
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 That's
close.
the Scientology guy.
Xenon.
What most populous North American capital city hosted the 1968 Summer Olympics?
Atlanta.
Montreal. Oh, North America. Oh, yeah.
What is it again?
What most populous North American capital city hosted the 1968 Summer Olympics?
I don't know. Los Angeles.
Mexico City is what I was looking for. Oh, I found one. Got an extra one. What American oil company, the second largest company in the world, was formed in 1999 after a merge with Mobil?
ExxonMobil.
Oh, man.
I was waiting for you to finish.
I know. No, I get it. That's stupid, but I get it.
Osborne.
Well, yeah. See, it's a perfect example.
And Gio, we're on the last three.
Gio has 4. Galvin has 5. And Mike is the leader. Is 7.
8.
8?
Oh,
the last one. Yeah, you're right. The one we just got. Exxon Mobil.
All right, here we go. Useless trivia, last 3. What small European country is nestled between Germany, France, and Belgium?
Poland.
Denmark. I know nothing about
Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Luxembourg.
Yeah, that one.
That's 2.
What 1999 futuristic movie featured Keanu Reeves?
Matrix.
Mike. And your last one. Which U.S. president was brought down by the Watergate scandal?
Nixon.
Mike.
Final score. Gio, you had 4.
Ooh.
Galvin had 5. And Mike, you had 10.
Solid showing.
Exxon
Mobil. Exxon Mobil.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Meh. Good morning. Who's this?
Hi, this is John.
Hi, John. How are you today?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Pretty good, John. What do you do for work? Where are you headed?
I am heading to Sarasota from Northport. I installed motorized rolling screens, hurricane screens, things like that.
Expensive, aren't they?
Yes, sir, they are.
Yeah, I know, but worth it, though. I could use some of those. Congratulations to you, my friend. You are the winner. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you as we go into break, and we'll hook you up with a prize. Okay, buddy?
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Have a good weekend. There you go. He's on line 2, Carmen.
Got it.
Got more stuff to give away. We'll be blowing that stuff out today. Don't forget, Tuesday night, are you going to Back to the Future?
Yeah, I would like to, yeah.
Yes. Are you going? Do you want to go?
Nah.
No, I didn't think so.
I just need the details.
Yeah. I mean, I assume it starts at 8 o'clock, that kind of thing.
Oof. Yeah. I'm in.
Okay, cool. I'm out. I'm going to go take a nap on Tuesday.
Starts at 8 o'clock, finishes at 5 o'clock.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's how it goes.
You're definitely going 100%?
I'm 100% going. Yeah. No, I have to go. I'm 100% going.
Yeah, I will go then.
Yeah. I'm going and Joey's going.
All right.
So if you want to bring somebody, you can bring somebody.
I might bring my daughter.
Okay. I asked my daughter if she wanted to go, and she flat out said no. She wasn't even entertaining the idea. Like, no.
Yeah, I don't think my son's going to want to go to Broadway.
Well, my son just loves Back to the Future. So,
yeah.
I don't
know.
Would it be great if my son just started singing along with all the songs?
he gets up and dances.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Dad. Get into it with me. That would blow my mind. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, will Joe be there?
No.
Delivering the bad news, and that's a space burn.
Ooh, space burn.
Yeah.
All right. Galvin has your news. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get right into that. We got the Bone Bonus keyword coming up at 8 o'clock. We got 6 and 9 happening this morning. Full show today on a Friday. It's the Mike Calta Show. News is next on 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Friday morning commute looking very good right now. Hillsborough and Pinellas County problem-free on all of the major roadways. That includes 275, 75, and I-4. Those toll roads in Tampa, the Veterans Expressway and the Leroy Selman Expressway also running up to speed for you. Pinellas County, US 19, pretty smooth drive for you right now. And all of the Bay Area bridges up to speed in both directions. That's the Howard Franklin Bridge, Courtney Campbell Causeway, as well as the Gandy Bridge and the Skyway Bridge. I'm Monica with traffic.
Ready to step into a healthy and active lifestyle? Come to the Good Feet store and experience the difference. Discover how a simple step can lead to a life of pain-free possibilities.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Sturm from Tampa Bay Fishing Radio for Rivard Buick GMC, the #2 GMC dealer in the country. Rivard has become known for their massive discounts in inventory. Obviously, big discounts mean huge savings for you, the customer. Inventory means you have options to choose from and you won't need to settle. Right now, Rivard has over 1,000 vehicles to choose from, which is more than they've ever had before, all at insane discounts. They are serious about chasing that #1 GMC spot. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com and see for yourself. GMC, we are professional grade.
We hear it every day.
I'm a safe driver.
Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Mobile service is here at Jerry Ohm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We come to you at your home or office. That means you can save even more time and money with your next service experience with no more wait times. We'll come at your convenience to your home or office. Then we'll perform on-site simple repairs or routine maintenance. See just how easy and convenient it can be for yourself. Schedule a mobile service with Jerry Ohm today online at jerryohm.com. Tampa is Ohm Country.
See dealer for complete details.
The accident wasn't your fault. You shouldn't have to pay those bills. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. I'll fight to make sure those responsible pay for your medical bills. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com.
Hey, did you know that with Frontier Fiber Internet, the best Wi-Fi isn't just for VIPs anymore?
So even if I have less than 1 million followers?
Or me, a total noob? What if I'm not in the metaverse yet?
Yeah, now everyone can get Wi-Fi 7 with a premium Eero router on Fiber 500 and up. Now starting at only $39.99 per month. Switch to the most advanced Wi-Fi on 100% fiber internet. Only from Frontier. Good to go. In select areas, price for 12 months with autopay. ETF terms apply. Max speeds wired. Actual average and Wi-Fi speed vary.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. With the economic landscape in a constant state of flux, consumers are understandably concerned about how car prices will be affected. While no one has a crystal ball to predict the future, I will say that if you're planning on purchasing a new vehicle in the next year, now would be a good time to pull the trigger. Luckily, our inventory here at Stingray is in great shape with over 700 new and pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray on I-4 has no dealer fee, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. So while other dealers will charge a hefty fee on top of the advertised price of the vehicle, rest assured that you won't pay that here. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4. Exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Medical malpractice and nursing home abuse cases are difficult and the stories are heartbreaking. At Bernetti PA, we fight to make sure your story is heard loud and clear. We know you may not have been ready. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
If you're doing your spring cleaning and you see that your windows and patio doors lack pizzazz, do something about it. Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota have a 1-month only sale where you can save $300 off all windows and $825 off patio doors, plus no money down, no payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Renewal by Anderson, superior products, exceptional service. RBAFLA.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Bolts Nation, get ready to be the Thunder for the 2025 playoffs presented by Advent Health. Tickets for Game 5 against the Florida Panthers on Wednesday night are on sale now. To secure your tickets and everything Lightning playoffs, visit TampaBayLightning.com/2025 playoffs.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Fuel costs add up. That's why fleet managers like Ed Keeley of Communications Unlimited are switching to Coast, the smart Visa fuel card designed to help business owners save on fuel and cut wasteful spending.
When we first started using Coast, we saved in the neighborhood of $22,000 from our previous month's invoice from our other provider.
Get fuel rebates of 4 to 10 cents on every gallon at Coast's 30,000 partner stations across the country, like Exxon and 7-Eleven. Plus, get greater control over your spending and block unauthorized purchases before they happen.
The biggest change is the controls that the Coast product allows us to have that the other vendor didn't. There was a lot of potential for abuse out there that became virtually impossible with Coast.
Go to coastpay.com/news and learn how to save an average of 10% on your fuel bill with Coast. That's coastpay.com/news to save 10% on fuel with Coast. coastpay.com/NEWS.
Coast card products are issued by Celtic Bank. All card accounts are subject to credit approval. See terms at coastpay.com.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
O'Reilly.
Extend the life of your engine with a full synthetic oil change and save at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, pick up 5 quarts of O'Reilly full synthetic motor oil and a MicroGuard oil filter for $29.99. Or upgrade to a MicroGuard Select filter for just $2 more. Limit supply. Offer in-store only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Ruck, run, or walk it at the 3rd Annual Sergeant Anthony Patrick Malstat's Defender Ruck on June 7th. Choose the 5K, 2.2-mile Ruck Walk, or go virtual. Every step supports military mental health and suicide prevention, plus music, food, raffles, and more. Sign up now at defenderruck.com and use the code THEBONE for $10 off.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mostly sunny and hot for this Friday with a high temperature up back in the lower 90s for you this afternoon. Then mild and muggy tonight with the temperature dropping down to 70. More sun, more heat for Saturday with tomorrow's high temperature in the lower 90s and pretty much the same for Sunday as well.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
.05 on the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. 800-771-1025. That's how you would reach us. The Bone Bonus is coming up in less than an hour. At 8 o'clock, we'll give you the Bone Bonus keyword. You'll put that into the app, and you could win yourself $1,000. Into which you must then buy us a pizza. Not really. Galvin, let me run this through to you.
All right.
And see if you would be interested in this. This is the set list for last night's Pearl Jam show.
Okay.
Oceans.
Okay.
Present tense.
All right.
Why go?
Like it.
Deep.
Mm-hmm.
Amongst the waves.
Not familiar.
React, respond.
Not familiar.
Dark matter.
Yes, new one.
Wreckage. Even flow.
All right.
Down.
Yes.
Corduroy.
Yes.
Won't tell.
I don't know that one.
Wish list.
I don't think I know that one.
Running. That's on the new album. Lukin.
No.
You know it if you heard it. Porch.
Yes.
But there's like 8 songs out of 10 here.
Yeah, that's good because 10, is such a great album.
Won't Back Down, the Tom Petty cover.
Oh, nice. And they do cover. Yeah.
Into Footsteps. Into Evolution. Into Rock and Roll Star. Into Crazy Mary. Into Alive. Into Baba O'Reilly. Into Setting Sun. I'm very happy, but the only problem is that the second night will be different. It will be all of a sudden I'm Connor from.
Will you get there and be there from start to finish?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to go. It gets even gayer. I have to go tomorrow at noon to get the poster. Kim Kelly went last night, who we work with, and she said the posters went really quick, and that is the one thing that I do collect.
I know it's a big deal. Like
I have almost all the posters from all the shows that I've been on.
So they do that for every show? They have
every show.
Specific poster?
So they'll have one for last night and one for Saturday night.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I know. And I have a lot of them. And then, I mean, I have one upstairs that somebody offered me $1,100 for. And then there's some online that are going for like $15,000.
Like you can only get it that night on that show, right?
Some of them, like early in the day, there were so many of them that you could still buy them online on their website. You know what I mean? But I mean, I have one. It's the Batman one. It's an Eddie Vedder solo show, and somebody offered me. They saw it in the background of another picture that I had posted of the guitar, and they offered me $1,100 for it.
What do they go for when you just buy it?
Oh, $50.
$50,
yeah. But it's cool because like my buddy, so what they do is they'll have tubes there, like so that you can go and like when we went to Wrigley, they had the mailing tubes. So you buy the poster, buy the tube, put it in the tube, go next door to the post office and mail it back to yourself so that you don't have to carry it around for the whole show.
That's pretty cool.
Because good luck watching a show where you're holding a poster the whole time. I mean, it's miserable.
Yeah.
So I'm staying there, so I'm just going to go get it at noon, run it up, put it in my room, and then be able to go back down. And I have seats, so unless this broad comes through and I got pit tickets, I don't even have to go there till the start of the show, and I'm not going for the opening band.
Are you going to be like standing in line with a bunch of other nerds waiting for the poster release?
Yeah. I'll probably be in the front of that line. Yeah. I don't want to get shut out because then I have to pay $200 for the poster that was $48 10 minutes ago.
Will Craig Gass be at the show?
Probably not. Yeah. If he is, that would always work for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That is happening at the Hard Rock in Hollywood this weekend, and I'm excited because I haven't been down there in a long time. I was supposed to go down to see Billy Joel, but then Billy Joel got old and started getting hurt. Things started happening to him. Then he started falling and stuff. So, did you ever see that, him taking the fall?
Yeah.
I mean, he tripped, but it was still a pretty good fall.
But it's also, once you get a certain age, a trip is, possibly life-ending.
That age, Galvin, 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when it's out back behind your house and caught on camera. Mm-hmm. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to check in with Galvin. He has today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, the man who was shot and killed by deputies after an incident in Hillsborough County has been identified as U.S. Army veteran. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office said Vincent Morin, a 34-year-old, was seen walking down the sidewalk wearing tactical gear and carrying a rifle near the Causeway Boulevard in Brandon on Wednesday morning. Deputies who responded to the scene were heard on body camera footage ordering Morin to drop his gun. The sheriff's office said that he did not respond to orders to drop the gun, and that's when deputies fired their guns.
But I mean, I'm not second guessing the deputies whatsoever, but I'm asking the question, was he being aggressive?
Brandishing? Yeah, that's the thing, because I know that we've seen a bunch of the auditors that wear their rifle on their back.
Well, you can't do that here.
You can't do that here?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are areas, states where you can do that, which I think is absolutely insane, but I guess they say, you have a gun on your hip, I can't have a gun on my,
I'm not playing that game.
Yeah, I know that whole thing. So I don't know what the situation was here exactly. I did see some of the body cam footage, and I mean, it's terrible. You assume he's a U.S. Army veteran. There was some problems there, PTSD. I don't know. I'm just
How much time have you spent
stuff.
in Miami?
In Miami, not much at all.
So when people think Miami, a lot of times they think of Miami Beach. I lived in Miami. I lived in Hialeah, and I lived in Miami Lakes. And Miami Lakes is like where Don Chula's was. It's a high-end steakhouse, very nice. Hialeah is 2 blocks away, not so nice.
Yeah.
So, not that it was really bad, but it just wasn't nice. Before GPS, was coming back from a concert in Miami Beach and driving home I used to know how to cut through the bad neighborhoods because I used to work in that area, and I got lost. And I got lost in a maze of houses that I couldn't get out of, and I was crapping my pants because it looked like East LA at night, like just gang stuff,
Right.
I mean, I'm the only white guy around. There's a lot going on. There's people on the streets. I'm freaking out a little bit. I got nowhere to go, and thankfully I see a police officer just parked in the middle of the street. I think he was even like being officer friendly, like talking to the teenage kids or whatever. So I pull up and I roll down the window, and he's like, "What's up?" And I go, "I am lost." And he goes, "All right, where are you going?" He comes over to my car. And as he comes over to my window, he starts looking beyond my car and just staring and staring. And I'm like, what is going on? Well, some guy is walking down the street with a rifle.
Oh.
Now I'm really crapping. I mean, I'm 19 at the time.
Right.
And the guy's like, hey, where are you going? Where are you going? And now I'm in the middle of this, and I can't even leave because I don't know where to go.
Right.
And I was stuck there, and the guy was just carrying an unloaded rifle from one house to another.
No big deal.
But it wasn't really that big of a deal. But the fact that there was a cop out there made it a big deal.
Still in 19, you see a gun.
And a cop, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
And you're in between them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
That was scary.
Good news. We don't have to go to Italy or anything. We'll be able to watch it on YouTube. The funeral of Pope Francis will live stream on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah, I figured that.
Perfect.
A lot of people will watch that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, as many people that watch royal weddings and all the different things that they have on TV, people are getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Do we throw a party to get a little get together or what?
I don't know. If
It's not like a royal wedding.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a royal wedding where you make crumpets and you sit around and you watch it.
We get all dressed up.
Yeah, you don't do that. You do it, say a little Dominus Vobiscus, and then that's it. You move on. I night 2 of watching The Conclave.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. I just keep dozing off just because it's too close to my bedtime. You know? But
You and everybody else watching Conclave.
Yeah. I happened to turn on Amazon Prime, and it came right up, and I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot.
The open casket kind of freaks me out.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Because it's been for so long.
Yeah.
Usually, like at a funeral, if it's an open casket, it's just that day.
For
Yeah,
an
but
hour
they
or two.
load you up, they jack you up full of chemicals.
I know.
Right.
I don't. It creeps me
They
out.
drain all your blood and everything.
Fill you with concrete.
Yeah, he looked
Yeah.
like, he did.
Guy's been dead for a month and there he is just still alive.
The Conclave movie makes me not feel as like I feel like none of them really believe it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like
it's all for show.
It's all for show.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like I don't know what the full twist is yet. Like, I saw the whole stuff with Lithgow going on, but I don't really know what the ending is. And I know the real Lithgow. Yeah.
Anytime I hear Lithgow now, all I think about is kids volleyball.
Oh, we were in the kitchen last night, and my wife sits on my volleyball. I go, oh, hey. And she was like, oh, Lithgow made it on the air today. And she's like, you are an absolute moron. And she's walking away.
Oh, no.
Come on. You can't not talk about Lithgow.
I mean, I didn't really give any hints.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's a good movie, but it leads me to believe like the way that the Cardinals fight with each other and the way that they don't really like each other.
Yeah.
Is that, that they do this like, Gio, I don't like you and I don't believe that you're good for them, but I'm going to pray for you.
Oh.
Well, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's screwed.
And what is the takeaway? Did you so far there's one funny thing that that I don't know, you clearly don't remember, but the one of the Cardinals names?
Oh, I don't know.
Tedesco. Do you
Okay.
remember also who Tedesco was? Bruce A. Tedesco, one of the presidents from the Hall of Presidents.
Oh, okay.
There used to be this video on the presidents from Disney World, and they'd show the presidents and they'd say their names, but the guy would just make up names. And one of the ones we used to love was Bruce A. Tedesco. It turns out it's one of the Cardinals' names in this movie.
Tedesco.
Austin,
Tedesco.
Houston.
Yeah. I don't know why that dumb stuff's so funny to me.
That's hilarious.
I wonder if they put Trump back up front now in the whole.
So when I was there a couple of weeks ago, it was still closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have to redo the whole thing because they're going to do a whole 46,
Right.
40,
But
go
they already
back.
have the figure to move up. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
but or what do? They never had because they have had that before. Like they're not going to have two.
No. Yeah, they would just move him out of the
But
back.
they probably have to redo the movie beforehand and all
Yeah.
that, and him getting shot.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll voice it again.
I don't know. I don't know. If not, they just get that guy from Saturday Night Live or Shane Gillis.
Yeah, because I feel like
president.
he criticized it when it first came out.
Oh, really?
I think
Why?
so.
Because they made him fat?
Yeah. It didn't
Does he
look-
not know what he looks like?
I don't think so.
No, I mean, he's 6'3", 215, just like the pro athletes.
And everybody around him tells him how great he is. So,
By the way, have you seen the Trump 2028 hats?
yes.
Yeah.
No.
They have Trump 2028. Eric Trump was wearing one the other day.
They're now for sale on Trump's official
Hilarious.
website.
Yeah, Trump 2028.
You get your Trump 2028 hat or your Gulf of America hat.
I saw an Obama 2028 hat yesterday.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have 6 selections in this year's draft with a pick in every round except for the 6th. Bucks head coach Todd Bowles made it clear that the team needs help on defense.
Yeah,
It was
so-
safe to say the Bucks could very well take a player on defense in the first round, but then they surprised everyone with the 19th pick. The Bucks selected Ohio State wide receiver Emeka Egbuka.
Nah.
I mean, come on. Do you think?
No, I couldn't pronounce it.
Emeka Egbuka. That's
Yeah.
it.
I wouldn't even know if
as
that's right or wrong.
It is right. As their first round pick in the NFL draft.
Yeah. Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah.
Egbuka.
Yeah.
Emeka Egbuka.
Yeah. There you go.
Emeka Egbuka.
I heard is the G silent? I think I heard Schefter say it that way, but I don't know.
So what?
Abuka.
Abuka?
Emeka Egbuka.
I heard it whenever they announced
Egbuka?
it. So either the commissioner got it wrong or
Yeah, maybe.
Schefter got it wrong. Emeka Egbuka Hakuna Matata.
Yeah. I'm very surprised they went wide receiver, but it makes sense.
Well, I mean, you got Godwin coming back from an injury. You got Mike Evans not getting any younger.
Evans' contract is up at the end of this season, and who knows?
He only signed a 1-year deal.
Well, no, 2 years. Last year and this year. This year coming up, signed a 2-year deal. So you don't really know. It's going to be year to year after that.
Right.
Godwin, He's only played a full season since like 2018.
Right.
But then they have McMillan was coming on strong, wasn't he?
Yeah,
sure.
They drafted him last year, and he towards the end of the year he really started coming on. I think he scored 7 touchdowns.
They're saying that this guy is Evans 2.0.
Yeah, he's not as big as
that'd
Evans.
be nice.
He's like 6 foot, so more like a slot guy. But
yeah, but I'm always amazed by guys that are undersized that can do it. And can really just unbelievable. I mean, as crazy as is, Antonio Brown was a great receiver.
Yeah,
and he was, I think, 6 foot.
Probably.
He wasn't a tall.
I love my son. We have a great relationship, and I'm very, very proud of him, even though I call him an idiot all the time. But I am very, very proud of him. I don't know that I would have retired his number right out of the gate.
Oh, yeah.
If he's going to go in the second round. Oof. What a big oof.
I will get to the Lightning here in a minute. I was on the way home from the Lightning game, and Gio texts me, and he goes, hey, Sanders is still on the board.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not watching. I'm driving right now, whatever. And then
most people predicted that Sanders was going to go to the Steelers.
It really, like the odds on was that he was going to the Steelers and stuff. And then I'm looking at the draft order, and I'm like, all right, well, Seattle just got a quarterback. Denver doesn't need a quarterback, this and that. So then it's up going, Cincinnati picked whoever, this, that. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess we're going to get Sanders then. And then they didn't take him.
Oh, they see something.
They didn't take him.
You know, you want to deal with that? You want to deal with that ego
That's
already
the
and his
thing.
father up your ass all the time?
I don't think so. But
Then it came around to the Giants, who needed a quarterback, and
who had been talking about grabbing him.
Talking to him, and he had been wearing Giants cleats at one point, and they took Jackson Dart instead.
Yeah.
Another quarterback.
Tion must be really screwing that up for him.
Which is crazy that the Steelers didn't take Dart either.
Yeah.
Right.
What is, so where did he go?
He didn't.
He didn't. He's
still on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he went,
no, he's still,
man.
so he fell out of day one.
Oh, my God, that must be killing him.
They had a party and everything. Everybody's ready. They kept showing Dion and them in the room.
Did you see the room that they had?
I saw the room,
and all that stuff. And then he made a statement saying it doesn't matter where you go.
Yeah, of course.
Tom Brady. Yeah, exactly. He said Brady.
Well, also, the Raiders. Brady works with him all the time, and even the Raiders skipped on him, which is interesting.
I think he's a problem. I think they already see the ego. They already deal with the problem. You don't want to deal with that coming into your
I
organization.
don't think they want to deal with his dad, maybe.
Yeah, that too. That's part of the problem.
And I'm guessing that his talent does not supersede that.
I was going to say he's okay,
Yeah.
but he wasn't outstanding. You know what I mean? For a quarterback in college. In my opinion, I don't feel like he did anything spectacular where you're like, yes, he is the number one quarterback draft pick.
Clearly, Cam Ward is that guy.
Yeah. Well, because I'm looking at the round 2, and the Browns, they're on the board. They need a quarterback. It was rumored that they were going to take Cam Ward at one point.
Right.
By the way, is it just me, or does Cam Ward look like he could eat a sub sideways?
Probably.
I mean, it is his mouth.
That's not a compliment.
His mouth goes from ear to ear, man. He is got
East to Wester.
Yeah.
Like the Browns they have the first pick today, round 2. They had literally the Browns have 2 picks for the next 5 picks.
Listen, if
33 and 35.
If you didn't go in the first round, there's a chance you could still amount to something. I mean, like the Tom Brady rule always comes into effect, but the truth is you're embarrassed if you didn't go in the first round.
You're embarrassed. It's a huge kick to your ego, and you probably lost about $20 million that you would have made.
Which you're already making.
Yeah, I mean, he's loaded and rich anyways, which I don't know. It's
Yeah,
probably why
he-
people don't like him.
Wasn't he the top NIL for football?
Yeah, he's up there.
Yeah.
Plus, when you score a touchdown and you're flexing your watch to the crowd and stuff like that, people don't like that kind of stuff.
Also, when you write legendary all over your wall and you don't make it out of the first round.
But also, if he was good enough, none of that would matter.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
they would have taken him in a second.
You could murder somebody.
Yeah.
You could beat up a woman and stuff. But if you're good enough at football, they're like, I mean, we're gonna take him.
Teams would not care about any of that stuff if his talent was above there. He's going to get picked. He'll probably go to the Browns. The Saints are also coming back up on the
You
clock.
thought you were going to market number one. You wanted to go to the Giants. Now you're lucky if you're on the Browns.
I bet he was
That's a kick to the balls.
Yeah, once the Giants took Dart instead of him, that had to have been a huge shock.
And then the Steelers, he's like, all right, well, that's a legendary Steelers. I'll go play for the Steelers. Wah, wah.
You thought you were going to market number one, and they took another quarterback. That's probably, out of all of it, that's the biggest kick to the nuts.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're the Dion camp.
Right.
I feel like he's going to get picked by whoever and then just not amount to much.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's hard to even tell.
That ego, it's hard to.
If you get behind a good team, you can,
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
it's hard to scout who's going to do.
It's hard
what.
to go in as a rookie quarterback and get behind a good team.
There's guys that are the top 5 pick and bust, and then there's guys that are in the 5th round and they're superstars.
I love all the videos around the NFL draft and stuff. People shooting their TVs and doing everything, but they have the reactions of different people being picked. Whatever, Josh Allen.
He put it out yesterday. It was great.
Yeah, that's so funny.
That's the thing. People don't know.
The guy goes, Patrick Mahomes. He goes, Jesus Christ.
He goes, we'll never win a Super Bowl in my lifetime.
It's like really, even I love these extra, like your Mel Kipers and your Schefters, and they're on the panel as the draft is going, and they'll talk about what's absolutely going to happen, and then it doesn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
And they right away they pivot and spin to something. Well, a lot of things they change right away. I love seeing them prove wrong.
Yeah, one of the guys was like, if this guy isn't a successful quarterback in the NFL, I'll quit. And this and that and everything. The guy had like 3 games and he was done, never played again.
There's a ton of old Mel Kiper takes that are complete, just horrible.
Yeah. And he spends the whole year doing
That's
this.
all he does.
Yeah,
That's
the whole
his
year.
expertise that he's known for.
You better get one right.
Yeah.
So you can hang your hat on that.
I bet he ends up with the Browns. The Browns have like 2 picks the next 5 picks.
Imagine that, knowing that you got to go to Cleveland. You thought you were going to New York. Maybe you were going to the Steelers. Now you're going to Cleveland.
I don't know if you're going to mention it. Travis Hunter went to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
And he was going to go to Cleveland. All the rumors said he was going to go to Cleveland.
Right.
To find out you're going to Jacksonville, Florida, and not having to live in Ohio has got to be nice. Especially when you're a kid from Florida.
But also playing with Trevor Lawrence, I don't think that's a bad
no, probably
thing
not.
for him.
Yeah.
Jacksonville as a city is no prize, though.
No.
Yeah, it's a dump of a town, but it's got to be better than Cleveland.
I have never seen uglier cheerleaders than the Jacksonville Jaguars. Fat, stretch. Carmen, listen to me. I'm a fat guy. I have a hard time, being mean to people, especially girls, but they were the fattest, most unattractive women I've ever. It's like that movie where they go and get the replacements with Keanu Reeves. Where they go get the strippers, the day shift strippers.
It's a dump of a town.
It is a dump of a town. It's a dump of a city.
Yeah.
Nate Schmidt scored his 3rd goal in 2 games. Bobrovsky stopped 19 shots, and the Florida Panthers beat the Tampa Bay Lightning last night 2-0 to take a 2-0 lead in the first round of the playoff series.
I don't count the last goal. Empty netter doesn't count.
Yeah, it counts. I got to tell you, it was a lackluster game. The Lightning just seemed like they came out on fire.
Yeah.
They came out on fire. There was 2 goals in the first 5 minutes. It should have been goals. There weren't goals.
I don't know how much you can see at the game, but on TV they're showing some of the replays, and I mean they're missing the puck by there was the one goal that went right in front of the net, and he misses it by this much, and it's an easy goal.
It was crazy.
It's like, man, so close.
It was crazy, and it just it's flattening because now they have to go down to South Florida and play, and they're down 2-0, and it is rough.
Maybe this is just the fan in me. I feel the games are closer than the scores are indicating. Like when I watch the game, it's much closer than the score shows.
Yeah, I mean, 2-0 is with an empty netter is not that
even
far
at the
apart.
end there with 20 seconds left. I think Kucherov had a shot, and then he was right there. He just missed it. To tie it up.
It was rough, but hopefully they can turn some stuff around. Next game happens on Saturday at 1:00. You can hear it right here on 102.5 The Bone.
We don't need Sanders, do we?
No.
I mean,
we got Baker Mayfield.
I know, but for the future,
no. Baker's still got a while to go.
Okay,
he's only 30. Probably got another 5 years, 6 years.
Cut to in a couple of hours from now, the Buccaneers.
Yeah, there's
Kuiper. I have no idea.
Yeah, they need defense. The Bucs do.
Yeah, they do, and that's all they were saying. And then they went ahead and picked their wide receiver. So
I mean, you think about it though. Evans has been getting hurt a lot. Last year, all 4 games that Mike Evans was out, the Bucs lost.
Yeah,
so it's like they need something if he gets hurt again, where you don't fall off a cliff right away. So I'm not mad at it.
A website made a list of the dirtiest cities in America. I got excited. I thought, dirty. No, they mean actually dirt. Like gross.
Dirt.
Based on sanitation complaints, Baltimore is the dirtiest.
Yeah.
Milwaukee is the cleanest. New York City is kind of right in the middle of the pack.
New York City is disgusting.
Riverside, California is the next cleanest after Milwaukee, followed by Philadelphia.
Yes.
Really?
Philadelphia, clean.
Oh, clean?
Clean.
I thought Philadelphia was dirty.
That's what I assumed, too. I mean, you see all this stuff. You see that one street where everyone's all zombies and on drugs and stuff and everything. Yeah, but...
also, New Orleans, not exactly clean.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I mean, New Orleans should be dirtier than it is.
Yeah.
You know, all it is people throwing up on it all day.
Right.
They do a really good job of cleaning up at night,
That's
though,
the big thing is they're used to it. They know, okay, this is what we have to do.
At night, it looks like just a dump. Yeah. And then the next morning, like everything's cleaned up.
I'm good for New Orleans like once every 3 years.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't think you even really did New Orleans.
I didn't in this last one.
Yeah, no.
We had to work. I can't. I'm at the age.
Well, you were
Gio,
sick too.
But I'm at the age where I can't do both. I can't go out and drink and then do a show the next day.
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't have it in me anymore. Back in the day, I did it too many times. Green iguana.
And it's just miserable being miserable.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it just
Now I add
doesn't
sick to it.
outweigh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not criticizing.
No, I'm saying but I do like to go out and drink in New Orleans and have a good time. I definitely did not do that on the last trip.
But also New Orleans is cool to, also we're at the age where just go there for the food.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? Just go there for food. You don't have to go out and party and be on Bourbon Street and do all that stuff. Just go and hit a bunch of nice restaurants.
I did it all, man.
Yeah, you did. You put your time in.
And listen, Oliveira was the one who was leading the charge.
He needed a hand grenade.
Yeah, he really was like, let's go to Bourbon Street.
I was down in Germany.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Germany, I did stuff.
100%.
Yeah. I even drove in Germany.
Yeah.
Does anybody get paper receipts anymore? Does anybody, whenever they offer you a paper receipt?
No.
Yeah. Maybe email, otherwise just no. Who cares? Whatever. Here is another reason why to say no to paper receipts. They have a high level of a hormone disrupting chemical called BPS, and holding a BPS laced receipt for just seconds can have serious health consequences.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so be careful whenever you're taking receipts.
Don't touch it.
Especially going to like CVS or something where they give you that one
long
that's
ass receipt.
6 feet long. Yeah. A man in the UK bought a used car like the one that had been stolen from him. So he had a car, it got stolen. He was like, I love that car. I'm going to get the same. So he realized his new car that he just bought was his actual old car that got stolen.
Oh,
he
wow.
even had his parents' address in the GPS system. It was saved in there. Yeah. How'd you get this? A FedEx driver freaked out some homeowners when she announced through their Ring doorbell, that their dog was dead on the porch.
Oh.
Yeah. The dog was lying out there dead. The people came out. The dog was sleeping. The dog was totally fine.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, how about not assume our dog's dead?
Well, if your dog is not moving when the FedEx guy comes.
Yeah, but
hey, I think something's wrong with your dog.
Maybe it's just sleeping. Maybe it's an old dog.
Maybe mind your own
sleeping.
business, FedEx.
Yeah, also, maybe if you want to find out, give it a little touch, see what's happening. Yeah. Hey, your dog's dead. No, it's sleeping. I have a hot or not for you guys.
Good.
Yeah, I know you enjoy the hot.
You know what I really love, Calvin? All the people that thought it was so funny to tell me yesterday's look like Carmen.
Oh,
it did?
Geniuses.
Jesus Christ. I blocked a lot of people yesterday.
Thank you for letting us know. This hot or not is a 46-year-old woman from Oklahoma. All right. Her name is Darlene Durham. And she was arrested for giving a 16-year-old female coworker marijuana edible.
Oh.
Yeah.
Arrested for that?
Well, they both work at Sonic. Darlene was the girl's manager and says she only gave the girl the edible because she asked for it. The girl didn't just get high. She got really sick, too.
Oh.
She vomited and then was unresponsive. Someone called 911. They came and brought the girl out. She's going to be okay. It sounds like Darlene only gave her one, but we're not really sure how much the girl had, whatever, if she just had a bad reaction to it. But anyways, Darlene wound up getting arrested for contributing to the delinquency of a minor. So Darlene Durham, she is 46 years old. She's from Oklahoma. She's a Sonic manager, and she's giving 16-year-old that works with her edibles. Mike Kelta, hot or not?
So 46, not bad. Darlene, cute name. I was like middle of the road right there. Then I thought the fact that she's got edibles instead of smoking joints kind of makes her hot. Edibles are more for hot chicks. Smoking weed's more for the dirties.
Okay.
So I was going to say she was hot until you said she worked at Sonic, and then I was out. So I say not hot.
Not hot.
Not hot.
All right, Gio?
I don't know any hot Darlene's, and if you're 46 and you're the swing manager at Sonic, you're probably not making a lot of good choices.
I know a lot of hot Darlene's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know any of them.
Darlene from Roseanne?
No, not that one.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Like, I'm trying to think of famous Darlene's.
Yeah.
I don't know any.
I grew up with a couple of Darlene's in my neighborhood that were hot.
I know 2 Darlenes. Darlene from Roseanne and Darlene from Little Rascals.
That's Darla.
Oh, well.
Yeah, she was hot.
She was for
a 6-year-old. Kidding.
Not hot.
You say not
Nope.
hot.
Nope.
All right. Carmen, what do you think?
I'm going to go not hot. Yeah, because when I think hot Darlene's, that was in like the 1920s. Not 2025.
I'm Darlene.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Joe probably knew a lot of Darlene's.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at your phones. I guess we can't put this up on unless you want to hold it up to the camera, Mike.
Yeah.
There's Darlene. She looks like
That's exactly what I would envisioned.
She looks like transgender John Daly.
Okay, 2 things. One, not as ugly as I thought she was going to be. Would bang. Would smash.
Really?
No. Get out of
Oh,
here.
I mean, like if I worked at the Sonic, if I was and she was my older manager.
If you worked at the Sonic right your age, yes.
If I had a choice between a Sonic double cheeseburger or banging her, I'd take the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It'd probably bang.
Well,
I'd bang the cheeseburger.
Maybe I didn't know there were options.
Yeah.
I mean, that's P-face.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's total
Pete, she's swiping right on Pete.
100%.
Crispy. By the way, Carmen, speaking of food, have you seen, I just saw, I guess, I don't know, dill pickle is the new thing. Everybody wants dill pickles and everything.
Yeah.
That they have Wawa has like dill pickle everything now.
What do you mean?
They have like dill pickle burrito. They have dill pickle drinks. They have dill pickle
burrito.
I think Chick-fil-A has dill pickle milkshake or something.
Popeyes has a bunch of dill pickle stuff too.
Yeah, maybe that's where
I've
I
been
saw
seeing
it.
a bunch of dill pickle things everywhere, but I just saw an ad for Wawa and they had like drinks and burritos and burgers and this and that, all dill pickle stuff.
See, I love pickles, but
Yeah.
I don't want it with ice cream. That to me is no. I don't need to try that.
No?
But put some extra on my burger or in a burrito. Okay, I'm
In
good.
a burrito, huh?
Yeah. Because
What do you have in the burrito? Like a cheeseburger burrito?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, you just build it just like a,
Yeah.
Burger, but it's in
Yeah.
the burrito instead. Yeah.
I'll put it in my salads. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I love fried pickles.
Oh yeah.
Fried pickles
The
are
fried
great.
pickle chip things. Oh, so good.
I'm gonna have to make you guys pickle pinwheels.
All
Put
right.
those in for you. You like
He does. They're pretty good.
You'll like it. You'll like it for sure. Shannon Sharp said he's going to temporarily step aside from ESPN to deal with the rape allegations, which he still denies.
I'm on his side of this.
Yeah?
I don't like him. And I feel like he's probably a douchebag. But I feel like they had rough sex play, and she's using that against him to get money out of him.
Could be.
Because she's talking about choking, and he's like, I might choke you out in public. And I think he's just being like playful with her.
Flirty.
Yeah.
He
and
says it's a shakedown.
I think he's right.
Yeah.
It seems like it is.
Ever since that picture, that Trevor Bauer, in that whole situation that happened to him, and he lost out on millions and millions of dollars. The guy was, I want to say he was a Cy Young winner, but he was a Major League Baseball pitcher. And then the girl goes home with him and is texting her friend, I'm going to get the bag and none of this and that, blah, blah, blah. Said that he beat her up and posted pictures of her the next morning in bed with him. He's sleeping.
Yeah.
She's taking pictures. Face totally fine.
Yeah.
And it all came out in court that she was completely lying, that she was trying to just get money out of him and stuff. And, now
But
this
it doesn't matter.
This guy's playing for every other team over in Japan now.
Remember years ago, the Duke lacrosse kids?
Oh, yeah.
They were totally, the girl later said, I made the entire story up.
They were the worst. And
yeah.
let's get them and blah, 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 and this and that and everything. Yeah,
They
totally
got
made up. the whole thing.
doxxed and their lives were destroyed.
Yeah. Crazy. They didn't go pro
No.
with lacrosse.
No.
Lacrosse is a big deal now, though, right? Is it
Yeah.
lacrosse or...
Lacrosse is big in the high school.
Yeah.
Like they have a lacrosse team, men's and women's.
Right.
Trevor Bauer is an American professional baseball pitcher for the Yokohama Dina Bay Stars of Nippon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he used to pitch
Unbelievable.
for a couple teams in the MLB.
Diamondbacks, Indians, Reds, Dodgers.
Yeah.
And now he's at the Yokohama Dina Bay Stars.
I don't even know what lacrosse is.
I don't know the difference between lacrosse and field hockey.
Field hockey has sticks that go on the ground. Lacrosse is the stick with the basket where you throw the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, the stick, they go on the ground? Okay.
Field hockey is actual hockey on grass.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
With
so
the ball.
you pass it and then run with it in the stick?
Yeah.
That's how it works?
Yeah.
And then
you
goal?
shoot it in the goal. It's a lot like Quidditch.
Yeah, but what are the rules? Because can I just run with it the entire time? Or
I don't know how
I have
far
to
you can
pass
run.
it?
You have to pass, and you could check people like you can in hockey.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
It's like rugby, too. I don't know how long you can run.
Yeah.
I see sometimes where they run and then they kick it, and I don't know.
Joey played lacrosse for one game, and in that one game, they almost had a helicopter a kid out. I thought Joey's going to be the greatest lacrosse player ever. And he was like, I don't love lacrosse. And I was like, okay.
My nephews
gentle
play.
kid.
My nephews play, and they love it, and it seems like it's very popular now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think I feel bad that my son didn't love sports as much as his body did. He was just built for it.
Yeah.
He just didn't. He didn't love it as much as his size would demand. If you can get those two things to work together, that would have been great.
Yeah, I think you really got to love it to put up with all the crap.
You know, he was very honest when he went away to Alabama for football camp, and he had to work under a real coach in Alabama because they were really running them through drills like they would with college kids. And he was like, I'm done. And he was like, this is not. He goes, I can't imagine doing this for the next 4 years. Even if I went to a good school, imagine I went to a crappy school and I had to go through this. I was like, yeah, I feel you. I don't even want you to run to do valet. So I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. So.
Here is a list of things they say online that women find embarrassing, but men don't actually care about.
All right.
So, Carmen, you're on the women's side.
Okay.
Gio, you're going to be on the women's side, too.
All right.
But we can decide these because I think they're probably wrong on quite a few.
Okay.
People seeing your house not being perfectly clean.
I don't care about that.
I do.
You do?
I do, yeah. I don't like a mess at all.
Not a mess, but like if there's dishes in the sink, my wife freaks out. Who cares?
If somebody's coming over, I hate that.
My wife will do that. She'll be like, my parents are stopping by.
Parents, though.
But even that is whoever it is and stuff. And I go, come on.
I'm the exact same way. I get pissed off.
Yeah, I don't like them.
She'll be like, oh, my mom and dad will be here in 10 minutes. I go, 10 minutes? This place.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Okay, but it's her mother and father. You think they're coming over and judging you?
Her mom always says, I don't care. The first thing I'll say is, I'm sorry, the house is such a disaster.
Yeah,
and we don't care.
Exactly. What do you think they're like when it can't go back
I
there?
don't know.
They had a pillow out of place.
No, I don't like it.
Like I don't want it to be messy, like weekend messy, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like Sunday, you're not coming over because I know my house is a mess because I've just been a slob. But like throughout the week, I pick up. You know what I mean? Like it's never going to be perfectly clean or always in order.
How is this for a double-edged sword? I want the house completely clean, but do nothing to help.
I'm the same.
Every once in a while, I'll do dishes. Like I'll clean up and be like, as soon as my wife walks in, I go, look, I did all of this.
I am the dishing.
Yeah,
celebrate it.
I actually took the time yesterday to thank my wife. I said, look, I just want to tell you that as far as I can remember, I've never done a dish or the laundry in this house. Both things that you always do. I just wanted to say thank you because I have no intention of ever starting to do that.
I have to tell my wife. I go, you knew this going in. I'm not cleaning up.
I'm up at 5 every day.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I know you have a full-time job.
That's the great thing about having 3 teenagers. I don't deal with trash, dishes, none of that stuff. I'll just send a message.
How do you rule them?
I send a message. I go, this house better be clean before mom gets home. And it's done.
I don't have that. Joey has one job, and he does it. It's to take the cans in.
Yeah.
And he's been pretty good at that. And Juliana has no duties whatsoever. She is the princess of the house.
Yeah. Didn't your son one time ask why Joe couldn't come over more often to get the cans in?
Probably. Like, why, if Joe's taking them out, why Joe can't take them back in? Yeah, probably.
This is a list of things online that women find embarrassing, men don't actually care about. Sneezing naturally.
Women go,
yeah, it says most women will hold their sneezes in. Guys are just like,
oh, no.
We know when you hold your sneeze and you fart, too.
Yep.
Oh.
Wait,
yeah.
that's not true.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it happens, but that's not an always.
But if we see you gear up to go, we know it's coming out the other end.
That's the move.
Yep.
Yes, listen, I let my sneezes fly because when I was a kid, I would always hold them in. I didn't know how to like properly sneeze.
Yeah.
And then when I learned how to let it go, my God.
Oh.
It is amazing. That's like second best feeling.
Mine is like you ever see a movie like when I don't know, when I sneeze it rattles the house.
Yeah,
because I come from the bottom of my nuts all the way up to my. Gotcha.
My wife never sneezes like less than 7 times in a row.
No,
it's wild every time, and then she tells me she's allergic to dogs. I go, we've had dogs our entire life. Stop telling me. Farts and burps.
Well, that you shouldn't be doing, ladies.
Yeah, ladies should not be doing either of those.
My wife has never farted in front of me, but she has let a burp rip every once in a while. Yeah. She's not like, hey, check this out. But I sometimes, if she's got to let it go, she'll just let it go.
Yeah. Carmen, you're not farting in front of Chad, right?
No.
Yeah.
Like, I have, like, laughed. That's the problem. Is
farted? You laugh farted?
Yeah. Yeah. That's happened. Like, that's basically the only time I do it is, and it's happened a few times, obviously.
That's adorable.
Yeah, but he'll, like, and, he thinks it's funny because he's making me laugh.
I might tickle one right out of you one day.
You could.
What about your driver's license photo? Do you really care about it? Guys, probably no, not really. Carmen, you getting all made up? You doing everything, making sure? Are you having to take multiple shots?
I used to, but then
you've given up?
I just realized it doesn't matter because
no matter what they do.
Because no one sees it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you take all this time to get it ready, and then you realize no one got to see that awesome picture that you put a lot of time into. So I was like, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he got away with it, but there is a guy that I used to work with named Wes, and he had his driver's license, and we were talking about something, age or something, whatever, and he goes, I'll show you my driver's license. Showed me his driver's license, and in the license, he is making a face, or he's going like that, like making the face, whatever. And I looked at his driver's license. When I looked back at him, he was making the face. And I was like, you're an idiot. I go, that is so funny, though. I don't know how he got away with it.
Yeah, usually they don't let you mess around.
I don't know whether he went in and just held the face the whole time, or he was like, pink face, and they didn't want to be like, hey, man, don't make that weird face. Look, this is my face.
Yeah.
What about re-wearing the same outfit?
I over the years, I start to agree with women on this. You can't like there was a time where I'd be going to charity things and dinners and all that, and Amanda can't show up in pictures in the same outfit. I can. She can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty difficult. That's you got to have
expensive.
See, I'm the opposite. The older I get, the more I realize it's easier just to have like a couple like solid staple pieces, like a little black dress, a red dress. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. And you can wear it multiple times because it's so simple. And it's just easier. And then that way when I'm going out, I know, like, okay, it's not a big deal. Wear the black dress. Or I want to stand out a little bit. Wear the red dress. And then those last for a few years.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's me, but.
Depends on how often you have to go out.
Right. And I don't really go out either. So it's.
What about being at a party or somewhere where you're wearing the same thing somebody else is?
Oh, I don't care.
I do if the person is like a gross person and I'm wearing the same t-shirt. I'm like, gross.
Yeah.
I got to throw this away.
You're equally as gross.
If I go to a Bucks game with my brother, I make sure we're not wearing the same jersey because I think we look like idiots.
Oh, Pete and I have to do that all the time. Make sure we're not wearing the same black fat outfit.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, man, what are you wearing? He's like, I'm wearing my Mike Evans jersey. I'm like, all right, I'll wear something else.
Dude, I almost got the Papa scoop this weekend.
She's still around town.
I was supposed to go out to dinner with Jameson Euler and Charlie Belcher on Saturday, but had to cancel because of Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
But I would have got the scoop then.
They know like the inner workings of that world.
Yeah. I saw that she was one of my friends sent me a picture of her running on Bayshore, and he said you should invite her to the 5K.
I think she was at the Lightning game. I don't know if it was the first one or game 2.
I mean, if she'd like to go to the next game, just let me know. I'd be happy to take her.
I mean, we can call her.
We did try to call her, and she didn't want to talk to us.
Well, she said she couldn't.
She didn't want to. Carmen did a great job.
No, she
Carmen
was
got
going to go on air.
Right, but she couldn't talk about her job, and I didn't want to be like, oh, we're not going to ask you, and then ask her.
Right.
That's a dick move. I didn't want to be a dick.
Maybe it's changed, though.
Well, listen, she knows we're interested. She knows our listening audience and her viewing audience is interested, and she's not interested in telling us. She knows how to get a hold of me. She doesn't like me. So let's just be honest. She doesn't like me.
Probably not.
Not as much as she likes Orlando.
Yes, definitely.
So let's just be honest.
Who likes you more than they like Orlando?
I don't know. I wouldn't even say my wife because my wife really likes Orlando.
Yeah.
Some of the other stuff they say women care about, men don't care about as much. Acne flare-ups or like a big pimple or something.
Oh, that bothers me.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude, I had a big pimple on my nose over here over the weekend, and I treated it, and then the whole night I just kept going like this, trying to feel it. It was bugging the hell out of me. This family has these little stickers that are like stars that you put on your zit, and it's medicine. Sometimes, at any time, there could be a constellation on people's faces in this house.
In schools, like middle schools and high schools, kids just wear them just like to look cool. That's like an accessory now.
It's a nighttime only thing over here.
Yeah, no, pimple patches are an accessory.
I saw.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
I saw Bert in one of his Instagram posts was wearing one of those.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what is going on there? What is he doing? Because it was like right here, and it was just a star, and I was like, is he just putting stickers on his face? What's happening?
Galvin, I've been thinking about the 5K.
Yeah? What have you been thinking?
Really? There is no reason for me to have to run it.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Shocker.
I'm not being promoted as a runner. It's Bert, Jelly Roll, and Tom Segura. I'm just a friend who lives in Tampa.
Well, first off, nobody thinks you're running it. Secondly,
I say running, but I mean walking.
Secondly, a lot of people are expecting you to be there in doing the 5K because we've told all our listeners that we were going to.
Yeah. All right, I'm back in.
Yeah.
Back in.
Come on. And you got the Team Kelta shirts that.
Somebody told me yesterday. I don't want to. By the way, I'm in 100%. Somebody told me yesterday, because remember I said that I took pain medication over the weekend and it made me feel really good. And I thought, what if I take one of those before I go? And then this guy was like, I take a gummy before I go, and it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that probably not a good experiment for me the first time.
Right. And also the pain medication, and I have no idea. I'm just speculating. Would that be weird because now you have your blood flow going a lot more than you're used to? And if you're doing that, I don't know whether that.
I'm going to consult a doctor.
Adverse effects.
I'm going to consult a doctor.
Yeah, Pete.
You know, it's a week away.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I walked a little yesterday.
Oh.
From the kitchen to the living room. I'm going to, I'm definitely going to walk it, okay? And I'm going to be with my people.
What shoes you wearing?
I'm going to wear my Cameron Hanes ones.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How much have you worn those?
Oh, a lot. Yeah,
okay.
I wore those in.
What do you got? What are you wearing?
I don't know yet.
So you're definitely walking, too.
Relax. I'm going to do some running.
Oh!
No, that's what I was asking. Are you planning on running?
I mean, the way you said it, like, oh, you're definitely walking.
I'm saying you're definitely walking, too? Question mark?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just saying I'll feel better if I have people to walk with.
I mean, I may start to attempt to run.
Make sure I'm there for that.
No, never mind. I'm not going.
I want to see
I'm not here to entertain.
run.
I'm not here to entertain Carmen.
Carmen, you walk running? You just walking?
Just
what are you
walking.
doing? Loose knees?
We hold my hand? We hold my hand?
Of course.
Oh, you're adorable.
I did a 5K yesterday on my little walking pad.
Oh.
That's like the goal. Like when I do my.
How long did it take you?
A little over an hour.
She walks pretty slow on that. And I'm not saying anything bad, Carmen. I'm saying that that's not a pad that you're, racing.
But the pad makes you keep pace, whereas if walking on concrete, it's kind of up to you.
Right. And also, I have very short legs.
Right.
So for me to someone, I can't remember, but someone said they did 5 miles in 45 minutes. I was like, that takes me about 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Walking. But that's me.
No, that's good. That makes me feel more comfortable.
Yeah. And I'm not, again, because there's people that will say, yes, you should try and walk faster. That helps. But at the end of the day, it's not about the speed. It is about the distance. If you make the distance, it's just as good as doing it in 30 minutes as it is in 1 hour.
Also, none of us are winning. None of us are winning this. You know what I mean? There are going to be people that are going to finish a 5K in 15 minutes.
Yeah. The other thing is people are asking what time are we going to run? I guess there's different waves that they're doing it. I don't know. Bert and Tom are going to be on the show next week, and I'm going to hammer that stuff out with them. I would imagine, I told Elliot, I said, I put down that I'm going to be there for the first one. I didn't know the first one was at 7:30. I'm not running at 7:30. I will be out there early. I'll find out from Bert and all those guys what time they're out there and what time we're going to be out there. And we're going to be set up with the bone out there.
All the 5Ks are early in the morning.
Yeah, you don't want it to be all hot.
Look, if it's 7:30, it's 7:30. But I don't want to be like, yes, 7:30, and then Bert's like, we're not getting there until 10 o'clock. That'd be ridiculous.
I feel like those things are usually over by 10, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, we need to find out because we're going to have the bibs. We have to have the bibs so they can track the timing and do all that
I don't
stuff.
think they track the time I think I read that on the website.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just a free run?
Just a free run, and you track it
that's
yourself.
good. I got to tell you, that's so much better because otherwise you have to go and get your bib, you know, after you register and do that stuff, or you can do it the morning of, and you got to get there super early. But if you just show up and go, that'd make it a lot easier.
I'm pretty sure I read on their website that they don't track the times for it.
Okay.
And we do have the folks that got the Mike Calta show, Poor Osos, Two Bears race. So we are going to meet. I'll say, hey, let's meet at the Bone Tent at 8 o'clock or whatever, and we'll meet there. And obviously, you don't need a shirt to walk with us, but I'll just tell everybody, hey, we're going to meet there. We'll take a big group picture, and then we'll go walk together. I'm looking forward to it.
You can't let Jelly Roll beat you.
I almost went Jelly Roll.
It does. You're right, Gio. I'm looking at it. It says blah, 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 run party, but also receive finisher medal, beer, and shirts. Unless you're Bert, we already know he won't wear his. Sample this. We encourage participants to use their own smartwatches, etc., to log those unofficial PRs.
Big Dick just said I advise against an edible. For my first time, Yeah. But Big Dick is also going to be streaming live to YouTube for this entire thing. So you will be able to walk with us on YouTube. Yeah.
Gio, you should definitely try running.
No way. I'm definitely walking.
Me and you can run further, though.
Oh, I'm down for that.
I concede.
If it's a competition, I'm in.
I'm so out of shape right now.
It's funny because there are a lot of articles about running while taking marijuana and stuff because it kind of gets you in a zone and you're focused or whatever. You're just kind of not thinking about stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that, and I got like a little I don't know what they're called, like one hitter thing, whatever. Just smoking because edibles take a little while to kick in. Smoke it does a lot faster, whatever. So I was like, all right, I'm going right to this trail that's like a mile away from my house. I'm gonna smoke, go drive over there, and go on the trail. I smoked. I got in my car. Pink Floyd was on. I saw 3 cop cars within a mile of my house. I'm like, what is going on? It's so wild.
And you never left the driveway.
Yeah.
I will tell you that anytime I ever take an edible, I do feel it in my chest.
Yeah.
Like breathing wise.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that feeling. It freaks me out a little bit for no reason, though, but it does freak me out.
That would cause me to have panic attacks.
Yeah.
This is pretty funny. Camila Cabello trolled Katy Perry by posting a TikTok with her upcoming tour dates and captioning it, quote, "Didn't have the budget to fly into space to promote my tour dates, so I made this TikTok instead."
Burn.
Yeah, that's a space burn.
Yeah.
That's a space burn.
I don't understand all the talk about these women going up in space and why people are, getting mad at them and all that. Jesus, they took an opportunity that most people would take if they had the chance, and people are mad because it was all women.
Here's the thing is I think people are upset because they're making a big deal about women. They're like, there's female astronauts and have been for quite some time.
Trained and
they're not.
That's the other thing.
That's the problem.
Gail King is calling herself an astronaut.
I know, but
and,
I think she was being it to be facetious.
I don't think so.
I would be like, I am a space pirate. I'm a cat. I would be saying all those things.
Yes, and you would say it like that, and we know you, and we know you're joking. Gail King is like arguing with people like, I'm an astronaut. Like,
it was
right.
It seemed like the idea was like, look how important we are.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they did do something that 99% of the Earthlings did not do. They went to space.
Yeah.
Did they? Yeah, but they went to space in a rocket. 99% of the people that live on this planet didn't get a chance to do that.
Also, they're doing it because they're rich, which people don't.
Yeah, but they didn't pay for it.
I think they did.
No, they didn't.
It was totally free.
Oh no, I think they paid like $200,000.
I think they had to pay,
but still, it didn't pay because it wasn't like it was between me and her, but she could pay.
I think when you're buying something, people don't take that as an accomplishment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't care enough to argue.
I'm the same way.
I'm like,
I think it's funny that now Katy Perry says she kind of regrets it because all the backlash she got.
She kissed the ground.
Yeah, it's the way they handle it.
Yeah, I kissed the ground too when I came back to Earth.
know.
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, it's experimental. I mean, it's not like it's easy and they've been doing it a bunch of times and stuff. If you go and you're like, oh, thank God I made it. You know,
but
I'm
it's
sure
like-
they were thinking about this would be really bad if this blew up and we're a bunch of idiots that got blown up in a spaceship.
It's an elective, like, thrill-seeking thing. So it's like if somebody goes skydiving, are you like, oh, my gosh, you're so
Right.
amazing you went skydiving.
Yeah, but you did go skydiving.
But, yeah, it's not...
But
it's
is
a
that?
big deal.
But that's your whole personality now.
Katy Perry is so beautiful to me, and yet I hate everything about her. Katy Perry, I couldn't care less about Gayle King. Lauren Sanchez, I only know because of Jeff Bezos. Who are the other people up there?
I don't know.
Right.
Darlene from Roseanne.
But I mean, I don't care about any of these people.
You're doing something basically for recreation,
Yes.
but you're acting as if it's some type of
But
accomplishment.
if you got on a half pipe with a skateboard, something that teenage kids have been doing since the 20s, you were able to do that. When you'd be like, I have done the half pipe, I would be so proud of myself.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I know all you do is really sit there in the rocket.
Right, yeah. You know, it's
Yeah,
it's
they
not
didn't
like
help build it. They weren't engineers.
they're not discovering anything. They're
Right.
not doing anything to better mankind.
The total thing was 11 minutes.
Yeah.
So then don't pay attention to them.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
But again, don't get out and kiss the ground and then call yourself an astronaut.
Listen, if I've been in space, I'm getting out and kissing the ground.
But like
the
if-
Pope got off the plane, he kissed the ground.
If you're a real astronaut, you're doing research. You're doing things that are going to better humanity. You're not just
maybe
a
not call
thrill
my
seeker.
You
that's
went on a
stolen
roller
valor.
coaster.
That's stolen valor.
Yeah.
I would not call myself an astronaut.
And you're putting yourself in the same category as that. That's
Yeah.
kind of silly.
When you get off the Star Wars ride, do you kiss the ground?
Yeah.
It's like
I am a Jedi.
Yeah. Would you like to feel old?
I am.
Well, you're going to. New Kids on the Block are releasing a 35th anniversary edition of their Step by Step album.
What does that
Tell that
mean?
to your
They
wife.
just put a new cover on it?
I don't know. I don't know whether they maybe go in and re-engineer the tracks and stuff so they sound better. Because listen, if you listen to stuff from 35 years ago, you're like, wow, that's really compressed. Like when they first came out with CD stuff, like you hear it and you're like, what? This sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I was saying to my wife the other day, you know what is amazing to me is I bought her one of the little JBL speakers for in the bathroom whenever she showers and stuff. And it's literally like the size of a deck of cards.
Right.
The sound is unbelievable.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Anything JBL is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like their Bluetooth
Oh, yeah.
speakers are awesome.
Absolutely. I have one of the JBL, the Canon Extreme ones that's like this, like about, 16 inches. Yeah, that thing just blares so loud. But the low end on it and everything, because remember the little speakers, they were so tinty and you'd like sit it on top of a cup to make it sound
they
better.
make it sound good. Yeah.
But now they sound amazing. And you can, get them, whatever, $25, $30.
Sure,
whatever.
yeah, they're cheap. That's the thing.
Pedro Pascal, he is not happy that J.K. Rowling is celebrating a British Supreme Court's ruling that trans women are not legally women. He called it, quote,
Well, because he has a trans sister, doesn't he?
oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he does.
He called it, quote, heinous loser behavior.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how J.K. Rowling got into the whole trans thing. She started commenting stuff and people lost their mind.
Well, she lost it because she just started putting out like very mean tweets is what they were calling it and stuff like that. But it's almost like, who cares?
That's the thing. Like she didn't need to weigh in on it unless she feels so strongly about it. Like I only feel strongly about trans athletes competing against women. I am against that, but as much as the rest of it, I couldn't care less. You want to be a woman, be a woman. You want to be a man, be a man.
I know you like John Oliver, and a thing popped up the other day, and he did his take on trans athletes and stuff. I got to tell you, I do not like John Oliver.
I think he's funny. I don't always agree with what he says, but I think he's funny.
And then there was a interview where the woman was talking to the person that she was interviewing, and the person being interviewed said, my name is blah, 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 and my pronouns are this, that. And she goes, okay, I didn't ask you that.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, I'm just letting you know. And she goes, but why would you bring that up? Like, who cares? And she goes, I'm going to call you her because you're a female. That's what you are biologically. And the they, them goes, okay, to each their own. And she goes, exactly. Then why did you bring it up?
Because they want to be called female.
But that's the...
And they're letting you know.
She want to be they, them. They, them. And
well, whatever. What I'm saying is they want to go by a specific thing.
Okay,
so
but,
as to take away all doubt, they just give you the opportunity.
But here's the thing. You're doing that in your life, but now you're imposing it on me by telling me that you're they, them, and that's what I have to refer to you as.
And it has nothing to do with their interview.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. So it was just...
But it does if you're interviewing somebody, and not that you have to abide by it, but if you're interviewing someone and they want to be addressed a certain way, you can suggest that you should call me that.
But she said, I'm going to refer to you as her, whatever, and she goes, okay, to each their own. And she goes, then why did you even bring it up?
Right.
If you're going to turn over that easy.
I was like, either if you're going to do it, stick with it.
Yeah.
You guys, we got to do this real quick.
What do you got, Carmen?
Here we go, Bone Fam. The Bone Bonus. Presented to you by Farah and Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is...
Here we go.
Card. This hour's keyword is card. C-A-R-D. Head over to the 102.5 The Bone app now and enter card before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours.
All right. Congratulations to somebody. Get it in there.
Get it in there. Card. C-A-R-D. Do it. What else do we have? Let's see. Sarah Michelle Gellar says that her secret to her 22-year marriage to Freddie Prinze Jr. is what?
Open marriage.
Open marriage. Well, they're, a celebrity couple, and a lot of times they have more difficulties because the spotlight's on them and stuff. And
Plus,
everything.
they're both good looking.
22 years, long time. Not an open marriage. That's not it.
No. I don't know. I've been married for how many years, Carmen?
23.
23 years.
Got him beat.
You know what the secret is? Pete face.
No.
No, wait. You
know.
have Pete face?
She says separate bathrooms. Probably a good idea.
We have a big bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, we have almost separate living quarters.
Yeah.
So all my junk is in one room. All my junk is in two rooms. All her junk is in another room. Yeah. So that probably helps.
Well, and remember, that's what Cameron Diaz says is the success to her marriage with Benji or whoever is that they sleep in separate bedrooms. And she's like, that way I can watch what I want to watch, or I can read if he wants to watch TV. Like, you have your own separate little life or like living thing and a routine. And instead of disrupting that for somebody else, you just can do your own thing.
I know that sounds weird, but the more we've done it, the more I appreciate it. And it doesn't affect doing it, because at the rate that we do it after being married for 23 years, we just do it. It's not like we're doing it at night as we get into bed to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
See, I know this is because Chad and I are still like technically on the newer side, 4 years, but I really like touching feet when I sleep.
Yeah, see, we don't. Amanda doesn't. Amanda is we'll watch TV and she'll lay on top of me while we're watching TV, like lean on me. And then when it's time to go to bed, she's like, later, roll over and shut it down.
Same. When we're watching TV, we'll just be cuddling and stuff like that. And then when it's time to go to bed, I go one way. He usually sleeps on his back, but I like to be touching him. Like
do you know what I
leg.
do? Carmen, you would hate me too. This is so my wife will roll over and be like, I love you, good night. She'll roll over and I'll lay there. And after 5 minutes, I'll be still awake and I'll start going, you are asleep and I am awake. Galvin, I'm the worst. And then she'll be like, listen, she'll roll over and she'll go, listen to me. No singing tonight. And I go, I can't help it, Amanda. If I can't help it, I don't know. And then she'll turn over and it'll be quiet for a second. I'll be like, because I'm still awake. I'm
so
such an
rude.
asshole. It's not just rude. I can't stop. It's a disease.
Ugh.
That's why you have another room. You definitely.
Yes. Yes. And I don't sing to myself in the other room. I am alone watching Conclave for the second time.
ScreenRant.com put together a list of the 15 best opening lines in rock songs. Now, I will tell you that rock is loose term, whatever. It's music, so you don't have to be specifically rock.
I know this is not in it, but I'm going to say it like the guy. In the still of the night, I hear the wolf I'm hunting.
Right? It's great.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was in there.
Whitesnake, yeah. That's a great one, but they don't have that on the list.
All right.
Mama Just Killed a Man.
Oh, Mama Just Killed.
No, Queen, not in there.
All right. How about Welcome to the Jungle?
We got fun and games. Not in there. Yeah. I will tell you that there is a Queen song, but it's not that one. It is Bohemian Rhapsody. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
So that is not the opening line.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's right. That's not. That is
Same song.
same song, not opening line.
Yeah.
It's not.
No, that's the second.
What is the opening line?
The opening line is this real life? Is this because that?
Oh yeah, you're
then
right.
It comes
You're right.
in. Yeah.
All right. How about is there a Pink Floyd song on there?
No Pink Floyd.
All right.
I can give you a few of the different ones. Do you want me to just give you the lyric and you tell me if you know what
Yes.
the song is? The world is a vampire. Sent to
Smashing
train.
the pumpkins.
a van.
Yep. Secret to source.
That's not a good
Hold you up to the
song,
flame. That's
right?
pretty good. That's pretty good. The
I
world
hate
is
the
a
world
vampire.
is a vampire.
Yeah, that's a
What
cool.
does that mean? The
like
world
it.
sucks blood.
I hate Smashing Pumpkins so much.
I don't hate them.
I really
Like I like their music, and I like Billy Corgan. I don't like them together.
like
yeah,
their music is literally nails on a chalkboard to me.
I met Billy Corgan when I was like 20 years old, and we were backstage at a Smashing Pumpkins thing.
Yeah.
We ran into him, and he was cool, but not that cool. Like I didn't walk away going, Billy Corgan was so cool. He was like, meh. He was very meh, which I imagine he's really like in real life. But I watch his podcast now, and I think he's really good.
He's very good.
He's very good at it. So I'm
Yeah.
starting to like him again.
I'm sure he's great. The music I think is horrible.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I don't hate the music. It's a lot of.
I've always disliked it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today
That is
to get
Prince.
through this thing called life. Yeah. Let's go crazy. Then you have Bohemian Rhapsody. Then you have Ground Control to Major Tom.
Ground Control to Major Tom.
Space Oddity, David Bowie.
That's a great song.
This one, it's been 7 hours and 15 days.
Oh, that's a great line.
Since you took your love
That's
away.
more Prince, though.
Yeah, that's written by Prince, but Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to You. This one, we sailed.
That is the saddest song ever.
It's pretty sad.
I went to the doctor and guess what it told me? Oh, dude, that is a sad song. If you break up with somebody and hear that song, that's sad. Especially if it's in the 90s.
We sail through endless skies, stars shine like eyes, the black night sighs, the moon in silver dreams falls down in beams, light of the night.
It's a long line.
Garbage.
It's Black Sabbath. By the
Ugh.
Caravan. That's that slow one, yeah.
To eat some fries in your eyes, get some flies.
Go down by the sea.
Ozzy Osbourne.
I never heard of it.
Which Ozzy? Please allow me to introduce myself. I am a man of wealth and taste.
That is, don't tell me that is. Please allow me to introduce myself. That is a man of wealth and taste. The Rolling Stones.
Yes.
That is a great line.
Sympathy for the devil, yeah.
Great song.
On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair.
The Eagles?
Yep. Somebody said I always thought it was Cool Whip in my hair. Cool Whip in my
What
hair.
about it's just one of those days when you don't want to wake
No.
up?
Oh, that's a good one.
Everything is. Everything is.
I got to tell you one that they do not have in here that I would think would be in here. You know, maybe I'm a bit biased, but I thought that for sure they would have, Oh, Let the Sun Beat Down Upon My Face.
yeah.
So good. Cashmere. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me.
Mary comes to me.
Speaking words of wisdom.
Let it be.
Let it be. The Beatles, that is number 7. I don't think this is in any particular order, but they say these are the top 15 opening lines from rock songs. Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as an old enemy.
Nirvana?
Yep, come as you are.
Nirvana.
Yeah. This one everybody knows. We're in the top 5 here. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Don't Stop Believing, Journey. This one, we'll be fighting in the streets with our children at our feet, and the morals they have worship will be gone.
We'll be fighting in the streets with our children at our feet, suckling from the teat.
You know
I
it.
have
We'll be fighting in the streets with our children at our feet. Yeah. Won't get fooled again. The Who.
Suckling meat.
Yeah.
This one, I think, out of the list here, this may be my personal favorite one as far as opening lines. I think this is great.
It's all the same, only the names have changed.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one for sure. Some people call me the Space Cowboy.
Some people call me a gangster of love.
Yes. The
Some
Joker,
people call
Steve
me
Millerman.
Maurice.
Woo, woo. This one is just, you want to talk about rambling, jambling, mambling. The screen door slams Mary's dress sways like a vision. She dances across the porch as the radio plays. Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, that's me, and I want you only. Don't turn me home again. I just can't face myself alone again.
I know this.
Would you like
Just
me to
can't
sing it
face
properly?
myself alone again.
The screen door.
Yes.
The screen door swings.
Oh.
Mary's dress sways.
You already got it. That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do.
Bruce Springsteen, Thunder Road. And this one, they have it at number 1. Like I said, I don't know if they're putting these in any particular order. They're saying these are the 15, but this one's pretty great. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Bee Gees.
Bee Gees, Staying Alive.
That is a great album.
Number
the
1.
entire album is great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we could throw some other ones in there, but I mean,
absolutely throw some other ones. Throw some of these away, and I would say throw some other great ones in there for sure. There's a Lady Who Knows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones, but those are some good ones. And you'd spend a lot of time going through all the.
Kashmir makes me laugh because of Ocean's 12.
Why? I don't remember.
There was, they were messing with Matt Damon. It was George Clooney and Brad Pitt. They were meeting this guy in England, and they were speaking code. And they were like, "Listen, just play along, like you know what's going on, or else he's going to know you're not one of us." And he's like, "Okay." And they go in there talking, and he's like, they're like, "Do you pollywog on the jigsaw on Thursday between the 4th and May?" And George Clooney would just answer like it was, and then they got over to Matt Damon, and he was like, and you start throwing lines from Kashmir out there because you didn't know what to answer. There's a lady who knows whatever the song is.
Yeah.
It's very funny, but it always makes me think of that movie.
I'm a traveler of both time and space.
Yeah.
There you go. That is it for news.
All right, Galvin, thank you. I'm going to take a break. When we come back from this break, we're going to give some stuff away. Carmen will tell us what that stuff is, and we're going to play a little Who's My Baby's Daddy. How's that, Carmen?
Okay.
All right. We're going to find out your parental skills when we come back. It's the Mike Calta Show. Don't forget also, 6 at 9 is coming up today. A chance for us to embarrass ourselves strongly in front of you. And the Bone Bonus keyword is in effect for another 17 minutes. If you didn't get to put it in, the word is card. You can go to the Bone Bonus section of the app, put that in there, and you can win $1,000 happening right now. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. The Bone Bonus is back. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Listen to The Bone for your chance to win $1,000 at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 2, and 5 p.m. every weekday. Need some extra cash to help pitch in to buy Greenland? The Bone has you covered. It's the Bone Bonus, hooking you up with cash every single weekday. Presented to you by Farah & Farah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarahandFarah.com. The Bone Bonus is back. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah & Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Just one accident right now. It's in Hillsborough County. That's southbound Florida Avenue at Fletcher Avenue. Crews are on the scene there, so use caution. They've got that right lane blocked. Of course, that's causing some delays. So if you're going to head in that direction this morning, make sure you give yourself a little extra time to get around all of that. The good news is major roadways accident-free, including those toll roads. No problems right now to slow you down in Pinellas County, and everything running up to speed in both directions on all the Bay Area bridges. I'm Monica with traffic.
Accidents don't happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And that's exactly why the team at Farah & Farah is available to take your calls 24/7. If you've got questions, they've got answers. For a Farah fight, day or night, you know who to call. Tampa.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah & Farah so we can preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
Have you heard of the new Hard Rock Bet Battle of the Bets yet? It's a lot of fun, and there's at least $250,000 in bonus bets on the line every single day. That's the minimum, and it grows fast. All you have to do is pick a side for $1. And there's a new battle every day. Matchups like favorites versus underdogs, overs versus unders, Florida versus the world. If your side wins for the day, you not only get your cash winnings, you split all those bonus bets. Check it out on the Hard Rock Bet app. Download it now on Google or iPhone, or simply go to hardrock.bet. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Call 888-ADMITTED.
At Brandon Honda, get 0 down, 0 security deposit, 0 first payment, 0 do-it signing. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Get a brand new Pilot for just $399 per month. New Passports just $329 per month. Or get a new HRV for an incredible $149 per month. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Visit BrandonHonda.com to get your best price and payments right online. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-279-1222 for more information.
If you're a contractor who excavates, you can put time on the side of safe digging. Help locators save time and work efficiently by not requesting your tickets too far in advance, by giving detailed location descriptions, and by always pre-marking with white paint. Working together works better. Safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time. Always visit sunshine811.com or call 811.
We hear it every day.
I'm a safe driver.
Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Avoid the stress of preparing to sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You can skip the hassle of spring cleaning and sell your home fast for maximum value. Hey, it's JP. And don't worry about showings, open houses, costly repairs. You don't have to do them. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close within days. One of their satisfied clients, Tracy, said, quote, "The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate was fantastic. It could not have gone any better, and we received an offer higher than we were expecting. I wholeheartedly recommend Mark Spain Real Estate," end quote. With over 12,500 five-star reviews just like Tracy's, you could trust Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home fast with their guaranteed cash offer. Mark Spain Real Estate has been serving families for nearly 30 years and has helped over 67,500 satisfied clients. So spring into action and sell your home with confidence. Find out what the guaranteed offer would be on your home. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com. Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
At Florida Prepaid, we're here for all the grinders, the go-getters, the gifted, the talented, the unique, the spirited. We're here for the well-to-do, the just getting started, the budgeters, the big spenders, and everyone in between. Because we believe that every child deserves higher education, and our goal is to help families save for it by making it simpler and more affordable than ever before. So every child has the opportunity to shine. Plans start at just $29 a month. Open enrollment ends April 30th.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. There's no doubt if you listen to the news that the economic landscape is in a constant state of change. And with the uncertainty surrounding the automotive industry, many people are heading to the used car lots. Listen, there are plenty of good reasons to buy a pre-owned vehicle, and chief among them is avoiding the dreaded D word, depreciation. Here at Stingray, we constantly stock 200 high-quality pre-owned vehicles with a great selection of certified pre-owned Chevys, like a 2022 certified pre-owned Chevy Trax for just $17,600. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray Chevy on I-4 has no dealer fee on any pre-owned vehicle, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Have you ever taken your family to dinner and been shocked at how expensive the bill was? Or gone to the doctor and been surprised by a large bill that was sent to you later in the mail? There is over $22 trillion in U.S. tax-deferred retirement accounts like the IRA and 401k. So do you know how much you will owe in taxes on those accounts in the future? Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, principal of Walser Wealth Management and a tax attorney. And right now I want you to think about how much you've saved in your own deferred retirement accounts, whether it's $250,000 or more. Guess what? That is not all of your money. You will have to pay those taxes in retirement as you withdraw it when you have no income. At Walser Wealth, we created a retirement tax bill calculator to show you what you will pay in future taxes on your accounts, and it's free for you to use. Go to mytaxtest.com. Knowledge is only power when it's followed by action. Knowing your future taxes, we can show you strategies that might help you lower them and lower your tax burden overall in the future. For now, use our free tax calculator, mytaxtest.com, mytaxtest.com.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And right now, we say yes to 0% APR for 60 months on the purchase of a new 2024 Chevy Tahoe or Suburban. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
On the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone, 800-771-1025. D. Carmen.
Yes.
Is Pete on the line?
Yes, he is.
Which one?
8.
Peter?
Good morning.
You're live on the air. Don't talk with a potty mouth like you usually do.
Good morning.
Listen to me. We have some things we have to discuss. This is my number one best friend, local Pete. We are going to I had to say that in case Bobby was listening. He gets very offended.
No, but it's so funny because Bobby called me yesterday and he goes, Deuce, what's up, man?
Deuce. All right. So, okay. So a couple of weeks ago, I said to you, let's get one of those fancy Lamborghinis to take down to the Hollywood Hard Rock this weekend.
Correct.
And Pete, for those of you who don't know, owns a car dealership that basically, to sum it up, sells fancy cars to rich people. And they're located right in Oldsmar. And although they do work for normal cars, like putting on bodies and wide bodies and tint and all that other stuff, they pretty much primarily sell fancy cars to rich people. So I said to you to get one of those Lamborghinis. I was talking about the Lamborghini SUV.
That's what I did.
Oh, well, what did you send me?
Oh, no.
I was crabbing
we did. No, we're not fitting in that.
Yeah, that's what I said. We got to go 4 hours in an Aventador?
No.
My sides have been hurting me all morning.
No, we get in, but we ain't getting out. Jaws of life getting out of that.
Then the other picture I was worried about is us trying to go through a drive-through. How can you do that in that car? Oh, okay.
No.
God, I feel so much better.
Worse news.
Oh, no, why?
The Lamborghini SUV that I have that we were going to take, it sold yesterday.
Oh, man. So what are we taking, the Aventador?
No, we're going to take the Audi RSQ8. Which is just like the Lamborghini.
Boo. Yeah. Would you guys like to borrow my Toyota Camry?
No. Forget Pete, I'm not going. I'm canceling the trip now. This is not what we talked about.
That's not going to be Cannonball Run.
No,
not at all. It's still 600 horsepower, though.
We said we were at Cannonball Run, Galvin said, with 2 Captain Chaos. Okay. All right. I feel so much better. My sides have been hurting around my ass cheeks the whole morning thinking about we're going to be squeezing that. And that,
that would have never have happened.
Yeah.
we were going to be in that custom coffin the whole way down there.
Would that even have a cup holder for Starbucks?
Did you think that 11-year-old Mike Calta would not want to drive in a Lamborghini down to South Florida?
How about 1996? Mike Kelp and Pete Laros just wish they had a car.
Yeah, that's true. Driving a stolen Lincoln and Pete with his headliner hanging down on her head in his Beretta. Oh, thank God. All right, well, I feel a lot better. And then you saw the set list of last night.
Yeah, but great, right? I mean, obviously great, but which leads me to believe that tomorrow will be even better.
Yeah, because I'm going to need a little State of Love and Trust in there.
Yeah, we're going to need State of Love and Trust, a little Crazy Dirty Frank, and I've yet to see them play. I love Dirty Frank. You got me to love Dirty Frank the first time we saw him together.
Yeah.
And then I've never seen him play Chloe Crown of Thorns. They've done it.
They've been doing
Wrigley
that.
the first night. I know the one night in Wrigley we didn't go. They played it, and I've yet to see them play that live. So, no, I'm pumped. I think it's going to be a great show. A lot of songs. I didn't think it'd be that long.
All right, but listen to this. Kim Kelly went last night, and she said the theater is really small. That no matter where we're sitting, we'll like it. Yeah, but some girl sent me an email, and she said that her and her husband have pit tickets, and they'd be willing to flip flop our tickets if we could juice up the pot for them. I know. Maybe give them that Lamborghini I thought that we had.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Last time, you remember what happened last time we went. So don't give up hope on me yet.
Let me tell everybody what happened last time we went. We went 2 nights at Wrigley Field. The first night we went, we had floor seats in the pit, and then the second night we had seats in the seats at Wrigley Field.
Right.
So we're down in the pit, and it's miraculous. It's a great time. The next night we're in the hotel, and I look at Pete and I go, Pete, we got a problem. He goes, what? I go, we can't go sit in seats after we were just sitting in the pit. I mean, like we were backwards. The equivalent of being in the third row to now having to go to where they're watching them on the screen. I go, that's insane. And Pete goes, I'll take care of this. So I go downstairs to the coffee shop in the lobby. I come back and Pete goes, all right, we're good. And I go, what do you mean we're good? He goes, we got front row. And I go, how do you don't even have a front row? He goes, trust me, we got front row. And then he goes, just one small problem. I go, what? He goes, they're handicap tickets. And I go, so what does that mean? He goes, oh, it means you might have to push me in a wheelchair, or we may have to get a cane. And I was fine with it. I was fine. And then we went there, and it is a separate section in the front of the area that is for handicapped people. It was me, Pete, the guy from Murderball was in there, a couple of deaf people. And it was fantastic. And it was great. But me and Pete were very conscious to stay away from the front so that we could let the actual real handicapped people go up there. And plus, people were looking at me and Pete, and they were like, I don't see a handicap, but also it's not beyond the realm of belief. You know what I mean? There's just something.
Felt obligated to limp.
Yeah. Pete did limp it up a little bit. So here's the deal. We have between tonight and Saturday night to get in that goddamn pit.
Oh, that's plenty of time.
It seems to me, Pete, it seems to me the easy thing for you to do would be to just grease the guys at the front door. Like, they're like, can I see your ticket? And you're like, yeah, here. And you just give them $100.
I know, but you know what? That kind of stuff doesn't work anymore. These guys are so amped up for their jobs, they don't even care about it. And what's $100 at the Hard Rock Fort Lauderdale? I mean, there's some heavy shooters down there. I'll figure out something.
Yeah, maybe bring some, what do you got? Some jewels. You got any jade you can trade, or wampum or something? Something they find more appealing.
Pete, bring one of your Les Pauls and be like, McCready needs this.
Yeah,
I gotta get it on stage.
Just gotta bring this to the stage.
It's a little late addition to his rack. Here, you gotta go.
All right, so, but I'm very excited. What time we leaving, realistically?
I'd like to be on the road by no later than 11, 12.
I like the way you operate. 11 or 12. 11 means we still have to go to Starbucks.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm in.
no problem. I think we can make that work. Make sure you bring your fan.
Oh, come on, Pete. What am I, a novice?
And your CPAP.
I mean, I already got it in the bag.
Can you guys go one CPAP machine, 2 hoses?
No. We different air pressure.
Not do that.
2 girls, 1 elephant trunk.
One pap, 2 hose.
There's just a ping pong ball in the middle, flowing back and forth.
All right, Petey Weedy, I'll see you at 11 o'clock.
That sounds good. All right.
Oh, hey, Pete.
Yeah.
I got another little thing we could spice this up with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what?
I know you're single, Pete, now.
I am.
Guess who lives in Fort Lauderdale? That's itching to hang.
Come on, let me guess. Who lives in Fort Lauderdale?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, solid 8.5.
I know your scale. 8.5 is good. That's good. Who?
I'll hate her, but you'll love her.
Oh, Carmen's sister.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. And she's mad at Carmen right now.
Did you hear me?
And she's mad at Carmen, and she's thinking about doing OnlyFans. We could really rule this weekend.
Oh, this could be a great weekend.
Yeah, call her up and tell her you're bringing the camera. We're going to do an impromptu photo shoot in the Hard Rock.
Listen, I know I've been out of the game. I've been out of the game for a while, Pete, but just one piece of advice. Maybe don't refer to her as Carmen's sister.
No. She loves that. She loves
No.
that. Yeah. She does.
Do you have her number, Pete? Because I don't think Carmen's going to be any help in this.
I do have her number.
Yeah, I think I have it too.
Yeah.
If I were you, I'd hit her up.
Good luck.
Carmen, do we have your blessing?
No, it's even better. She doesn't want us to do it.
Oh, I don't care because it's not going to happen.
This is going to be a launch party for OnlyFans.
Oh, you think it's not going to happen?
Carmen, are you challenging this?
Yeah.
Carmen, don't do that.
Carmen, we will be on the floor. We will be in the pit, and your sister will be with us.
Okay. Challenge accepted.
Oh, your sister's getting Eiffel Tower now.
Oh, she's about to have the best weekend of her life.
Yep.
In it.
Pete, can you get cocaine?
Oh, I don't do that.
I'm kidding. I've never even... God, if you had cocaine around me, I'd be nervous. Listen to me.
No.
Holly will have her own anyway.
Yeah.
We're good there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Holly's going to bring her own.
Yeah.
It's already in her system.
Pete, text her now and be like, listen, I don't like Carmen either. You want to hang out this weekend?
Yeah. You know what? I was just thinking, I don't know if I ever remembered. I think I only messenger. All right, I'll work on that.
I got a number. I'll send it to you. I would text her and I would go, hey, I agree with you too. Your family's crazy. What are you doing this weekend? Let's
2 bears, 1 Holly.
Hey, you really want to get on your dad's side? Your sister's dating a black guy. You date 2 white guys. You go 2 white guys. That'll really make your dad love you.
Let's discuss some future business opportunities.
Yeah, that's it, Pete. Take it from the CEO route.
We're going to manage the OnlyFans account for her.
You want to know the truth? If I was really doing this, I would call her up and I'd be like, hey, Holly, this is Pete. Hey, listen, I'm going to be down in Hollywood this weekend with my Audi for my business. Would you be interested in modeling in front of my car for me? Oh, forget about it. You're in.
Oh.
It's a business meeting.
All
right. I'm going to send you a
she
number.
rolls up in a Lamborghini from being on OnlyFans already for a year.
Yeah. And then end it with, P.S. I know this will make Carmen mad. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. She'll be like, oh, that's even more of a reason.
She's in.
All right.
I'm going to go work on that right now.
All right. Oh, I thought you said I'm going to go work out. I was like, one day isn't going to do it.
I already did
up.
Too late.
Later.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, Petey Weedy's on fire.
Yeah.
Carmen,
Yes.
I need to know this for HR reasons. If we are Eiffel Towering your sister, do you want us to send you pictures or not?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm saying like for proof.
Absolutely not.
For proof. I would want to see it if you were doing it.
Wait.
I don't know if you're Eiffel Towering her, more like Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah. More like Leaning Tower with pizza.
Yeah.
I can't touch her, but I will watch all of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a weekend.
Right?
What a weekend.
Right? Eddie Vedder and Carmen's sister.
Yeah.
This could be a fun time.
Launching the OnlyFans.
I mean, you are going to Hollywood.
Oh!
Yeah, get it? Somebody's ready for 6 at 9.
There's no Carmen Wood.
No, there's not.
Oh, there will be if you get married.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be a Carmen Wood and a Hollywood.
Oh, what if Pete's your brother-in-law?
Oh. This would be wonderful.
Listen, I give you guys an hour.
Oh.
Pete,
Hey,
too.
Listen to me.
Your dad will love Pete. He's Mexican.
Yeah, it's true. Carmen, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm done. I'm already out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'll be asleep in the other bed. There's no way. I want to punch her in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, at one point, I'm like, if I just hit her one square in the back, she won't have any bruises and she'll just go to sleep. Yeah. But I won't do that. So I'll just put myself to sleep. I'll put my mask on and my fan, and I'll let them talk about things.
Yeah.
I've heard Pete use his magic before. I've heard those words. I've heard he Eskimos ice. There you go. So I wouldn't put this past Pete.
Yeah, listen, I'm not stopping it. I'm not putting
No.
kibosh on it.
You're being wonderful.
Yeah, good luck is all I have to say.
I can't wait for the pictures of Holly and Pete's pool.
Yeah. Oh, with the big fire pits.
With the fire cauldrons in the background and stuff.
Do I get to use the pool then?
No.
Oh, no, not until you make up with Holly.
Yeah, out.
Boo.
Hollywood
She decides
greater than Carmen would.
She's the pool gatekeeper now.
Mhm.
You're on the outside looking in.
That's crap.
She'd be a great wife for Pete.
Yeah.
Just looking hot all the time and laying out by the pool.
Yeah.
Enjoy your sweat box in your kid pool while she's in the nice little lava pit.
Life's choices, Carmen. Life's choices.
Yeah. And I'm happy with mine.
Oh, how cute. All right, let's give some stuff away right now. A little bit of Who's My Baby's Daddy. Here we go.
Okay, everybody, this is Maury Povich, and it's time to play Who's My Baby's Daddy?
Lord, I've been done had too many babies, honey. Who is my baby daddy? Girl, I'd be a millionaire if I could ever figure out where I got Cheeto, Limbo, Cracker Jack, Orangelo, K Martina, Salmonella, Velveeta, Genitalia, Catfish, Leroy, Cocoa Puffs and Pluto, Penelope, Jack Daniels, Buford and Lamangelo. Who is my baby daddy? Don't even two of these children even look alike. Aloe Vera, Maybelline, Gingivitis, Brill Cream, Cruex, NyQuil, Gangsta Q and Daffodil, Ron Bacardi, Captain Morgan, D. Martorius and DeLorean, Gynolotrum and Felicia, Chlamydia, Champagne. Who named these children and how many of them is it? Why they always want to come live with me anyway? Ask them who their daddy is. Look over yonder, they go. Nova Scotia, Bubblicious, Cuponita, Gonorrhea, Ice, Bucket, Batuglia, Visine, and Margarita, Percolator, Terminator, Velcro, and Taekwondo, Varicella, Chromosome, Obstetria, and Shathid. That's an ignorant one right there, Shathid. Who is these baby dads? I wish I knew. I'd show sue him for some child support, honey. Shoot.
All right, let's get a contestant on the line. Let's go to line 5. Good morning. Who is this?
Hey, good morning. It's Derek.
Hi, Derek. How are you, sir? Do you have children of your own?
I do. I have a 6-year-old son.
All right. And you're in it, man. I'm going to give you her side of the story first, and we'll listen to it, and then we'll hear his side of the story. And then you, Derek, will decide whether he is or is not the baby's daddy, and we'll find out from Maury Povich if you are right. Here is her side of the story first.
Given Dumas my mind, body, and soul for the last 5 years. And now he gonna call me a slut and deny our daughter? How could he do this to us? If it wasn't from my sister, I would be lost. I am tired of Dumas being a deadbeat father. He is trying to make my sister look like a fool. I have begged Dumas to help take care of my daughter, but he has turned his back on us. Today, he's gonna step up and take care of this child, whether he like it or not.
Now, I'd like to point out that there's an entire intro song based on this guy's name because Dumas was probably Dumbass at some point.
Right.
But they've changed it to Dumas. Let's find out what Mr. Dumbass has to say for himself. Here we go.
When I first saw Mal Baby, I cried. I cried because that baby looked like a damn meerkat and not like me. I'm 100% sure this baby is not mine. My cousin Kevin told me Mal was a slut and a skeezer. She cheated on me the whole 5 years that we were together. Mal betrayed me. Mal need to tell the world who her real baby father is. These results is finally going to show America what I already know. Mal's a slut.
Wow. Not good for the baby as usual. Dumbass says that she's been cheating and that she is not only not he is not the baby's father, but that the mother is a slut and that it could be anybody. He's going to finally get to show America. Let's talk about it for a second. Galvin, I think usually when the family is involved, that's a problem in this situation. But I feel like Mr. Dumas is not the baby's father. I feel like she is, in fact, a slut.
Well, it's interesting because there's family involved in both sides.
Yeah.
You got
Sister.
the cousin, you got the sister, so that kind of cancels each other out.
Right.
He did call the baby. He said it looks like a meerkat.
Yeah.
Apparently there's no meerkats in his family. He also called her a slut. I'm going to say Dumbass is the father.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Gio, you want to chime in on this?
Yeah, Dumas, not the father.
Dumas.
Dumas.
Yeah. You say not the father.
Not the father,
I say
no.
not the father either. So Galvin, you say is the father.
Is the father.
We say is not the father. But Derek, it's up to you, sir. Is he or is he not the baby's daddy?
I think I'm going to go with Galvin. I'm thinking he is the father.
All right. I mean, listen, the percentages are usually on your side. We will check in with Maury Povich right now and find out if he is or is not the baby's daddy. Here we go.
When it comes to 2.5-month-old,
You are not the father.
Dumaya, Dumas, you are the father.
Congratulations, sir. You went against the grain and went with the minority, and you were correct. I'm going to put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we'll hook you up with a prize.
Hose and sluts.
Hose and sluts.
Thank you, Mike.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. He's on line 5, Carmen.
You don't know if he was a minority.
No.
Oh, okay.
He was in the minority. Galvin. You were. What would I know? I didn't see his face. Carmen?
Yes.
Already sent Holly's number over to Pete. It's already in action.
Yes.
Pete should just text her a picture of the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And then wait like 5 minutes and go, oh, sorry, that wasn't for you.
Or just send her the picture of Lamborghini and wait for her to go, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What with a question mark? Hello? Yeah, that would be nice.
This is great.
Oh, I'm so glad the two of us aren't driving down in that other car.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just really, the sides of my ass cheeks have been squeezed in all morning just getting used to being in that seat.
He said no cup holders.
Oh, at my lap. I got my lap.
Yeah.
We're fine.
You want to hold up coffee for 4 hours?
Yeah.
No. Look, we're in the Audi now. We're good.
Yeah.
The
Also, I think
scrub Audi.
it would take about 4 or 5 hours for you to get the blood back into your legs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. All right. We got to take a break. We're running a little bit behind. Before we go to break, though, I want to tell you about what's happening at Shark Coast Tactile this weekend. Suppressor Fest featuring Huxworks is back this Saturday, April 26th, only at Shark Coast Tactile. If you didn't already know, Huxworks is a suppressor that everybody wants. It's going to be a huge celebration of all things quiet. You've seen the Huxworks suppressor on Instagram. It uses the flow-through technology that has quickly become the gold standard for military and law enforcement around the world. And Will has a huge shipment coming in, and they are cutting deals on all Hux cans. Owning a suppressor has become as mainstream as owning a weapon these days, so don't be that dude at the range with a loud AR. Save your hearing with the Huxworks can. With a clean background check, the new norm is about 3 days for your tax stamp. Last time they had a guy, he had a clean background check. He got cleared as he was getting in his car. He left Shark Coast, got in the car, and he had already gotten cleared. So you're going to want to get to Shark Coast for Suppressor Fest featuring Huxworks this Saturday. There'll be tons of prizes, killer giveaways, and special offers with Huxworks reps on site. Shark Coast Tactile is often imitated, never duplicated. The shop is open, slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily. Closed on Sunday, but open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. They are located on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and let them know you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. It is Shark Coast Tactical. We have to take a break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Hillsborough County had an earlier wreck southbound on the Veterans Expressway at Waters Avenue. Crews have since moved that to the shoulder. That's, of course, not stopping some onlooker delays. Give yourself a few extra minutes if that's what you're taking this morning. Also a wreck southbound Florida Avenue at Fletcher Avenue. That's now in the clearing stages. Not a lot of delays. Just, again, give yourself a few extra minutes. Everything else looks good, though. Major roadways problem-free. Looks like Pinellas County running up to speed on all the major roadways. And so far, so good on the Howard Franklin Bridge, Courtney Campbell Causeway, and Gandy Bridge. I'm Monica with traffic.
Your power bill keeps going up year after year. Solar Bear locks in your rate and gives you the first 12 months completely free. Why keep paying more? Go solar with Solar Bear. Visit solarbear.com. That's solarbear.com.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
When you excavate for a living, safe digging helps you keep living and save money time, and your reputation, which can all help you breathe easier. Safety is in your hands. Every dig, every time. Always visit sunshine811.com or call 811.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Have you signed up for the Hard Rock Unity Card yet? If you haven't, what are you waiting for? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Sign up for a Unity Card at the Players Club and receive a free limited edition Seminole Hard Rock t-shirt and up to $200 on them. You'll receive your actual slot loss back from your first day on your next visit and 2 equal free play offers up to $200. Insert your new card into your favorite slot machine and begin playing and start earning points. Your Unity points can be used like regular dollars on qualifying purchases at participating restaurants, bars, hotels, lounges, and retail stores. Stop by the Seminole Hard Rock and make sure you get your Hard Rock Unity Card.
This weekend at International Diamond Center, acclaimed jewelry designers are here with all new collections. Save up to 20% and spread your payments over 3 years with 0 interest. 3 days only this Friday through Sunday, and only at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com. Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Are they promising you up to 10% growth per year guaranteed for your retirement income? If not, you need a new financial advisor. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hard-working folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 up front or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't work when you're supposed to be retired. And if any financial advisor tells you it's too good to be true, they simply don't have the options we do. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company.
My breakfast needs 2 things, eggs and to be easy on my wallet. But these days, that's hard to find. Luckily, I know where to look. McDonald's. And now as part of the buy one, add one for $1 breakfast deal, I get the breakfast I want at the price I love. From the Egg McMuffin to a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, or even the sausage McMuffin with egg. My wallet and my taste buds stay happy. But hurry, these sandwiches in this deal won't last. Back up your next breakfast at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
A meal at McDonald's brings my family closer together. And now, that same meal helps bring other families closer together. When we order a family bundle deal that has 40 crispy chicken McNuggets and 2 large fries, McDonald's donates 50 cents to local Florida Ronald McDonald House Charities chapters, providing a home away from home so families can stay close to their child during medical care. We can also round up our order, and the extra will get donated. Food, family, and helping others. What could be better? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
If you're in the market for a car, chances are you've heard all about those confusing 25% auto tariffs, additional costs added to both new and used cars, and ultimately passed on to you. But don't stress, because at Auto Lenders in Palm Harbor, we have a unique way of getting inventory without the tariffs. So you can choose from the finest one-owner cars, trucks, and SUVs. They're totally tariff-free, which means you're totally free to save thousands more. See for yourself at Auto Lenders in Palm Harbor Harbor, a tariff-free way to buy a car.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. To see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Chuck McDowell here. If you were misled or lied to in any way when buying a timeshare, right now is your wake-up call. With the tariffs, economy tanking, and inflation rising, you might need to ask yourself this question. Is owning a timeshare a good idea? With all the economic uncertainty, you need to protect yourself and your family. Don't look back and say, if I'd have only got rid of that stupid timeshare they lied to me about. It's time to stop thinking about canceling your timeshare and finally get rid of it and be smart with your money. At Wesley Financial Group, we've saved 48,000 families an average of $65,000 in lifetime payments. Give us a call. I guarantee if we take you as a client, we will cancel your timeshare permanently or you'll pay nothing.
Call Wesley for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-889-5566. 800-889-5566. 800-889-5566.
Minnie's and Kitties is coming to Minnie of Tampa Bay Saturday, April 26th. Enjoy free refreshments, cuddle adorable kittens, and even adopt a furry friend from our Humane Society of Pinellas County Kitten Adoption Zone. It's going to be the perfect Saturday. Go to minnieoftampabay.com for details.
With the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can receive an all-cash offer and move when you're ready. No showings, no open houses, no stress. Call 855-299-SOLD or go to markspain.com and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com. This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mostly sunny and hot for this Friday with a high temperature up back in the lower 90s for you this afternoon. Then mild and muggy tonight with the temperature dropping down to 70. More sun, more heat for Saturday with tomorrow's high temperature in the lower 90s and pretty much the same for Sunday as well.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to Tampa Bay's most listened to morning show, The Mike Calta Show. Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
On the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. If you need construction work done around your home, and I'm talking about stuff that's minor, like pavers out front, patio work, they're coming to help me out in the driveway. I'm talking about Waterman Construction. Or if you need all the way up to commercial, you need commercial work done, you need to do what Pete just did and build a whole new building, call my friends at Waterman Construction Group. They, whether it's a new build, a manufactured home, a remodel, storm repair, Waterman Construction handles your entire project from start to finish. They've been in business for 25 years. Quality craftsmanship, personalized service, honest, transparent pricing, and guaranteed same-day response. I have them currently coming out to my house 1 week from today to do a number of things, to look at a number of jobs, from my driveway pavers, widening my driveway, all the way up to possibly remodeling my bathroom, because my wife can't stand looking at the seashells anymore. They're just good people. Waterman Construction Group, you can trust them, and you're always looking for people you can trust when it comes to doing that kind of work. All you need to do to find them is call them at 813-715-7383. Don't be like Pap. Write the number down, 813-715-7383, or find them online at watermanconstructiongroup.com. That's watermanconstructiongroup.com. They will handle your entire job from start to finish. Waterman Construction, your vision is their mission. Give them a call today and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. What's going on, Gio? What are we having? We having problems? No, we're good. All right.
It's framing it up real nice.
Hey guys. How you doing? We are down some cameras and stuff because Joe is out. Joe is sick. Pap, he's out. So I don't really know what you're seeing today. But people are complaining that there is some atmospheric feedback on the app, whether it be the iHeart app or the Bone app or whatever other people are listening to. I don't know what's causing that, but I did alert our engineering. In the meantime, feel free to watch us on YouTube or Bone TV, where we are coming in loud and clear. There you go. You can listen to it even if you don't want to watch it. You can just put the audio on in the background, and you can do that. Do you ever think about, Galvin, going to jail?
Yeah, I think everybody does. Like, how would you fare? What would you do? Do you take the advice of trying to, hit the biggest guy the first day and doing that? Or you just go, listen, you can have my sticky buns. Not my sticky bun, like my food, I'm saying.
I wonder, yeah. I wonder if, like, I go to jail here in the Tampa Bay area, like if I go over to the one on 41 out there, if I'm good or if I'm going to get my ass kicked every day. Like everybody's like, oh, Mike Calta, we listen to you on the radio. It was one of the only things we had in here. Or, oh, Mike Calta, we listen to you on the radio. Time to kick your ass.
I would say there's going to be both. I'd say that there's going to be people who are like, oh, cool, Mike's here, and there's other ones, oh, I don't like him. I don't like Mike Calta.
I know somebody that went to jail, and they said a lot of people recognize them from the show.
Well, I get a lot of people telling me, I have gotten emails from girls before that have gotten arrested on the weekend and said that they wonder, the police have told them whether or not they're going to make hot or not.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind. Like if I have to go, I don't mind being recognized. I just don't want to get beat up or shanked as the guy that I said something that they didn't like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know is it that bad in like just your county jail?
Right. I don't know.
Prison,
I mean, it's still jail.
But I mean,
jail is different from prison.
Yeah.
Jail's worse.
Really?
Because jail is short time.
Yeah.
I always think prison is worse because they got nothing to lose.
Prison is professionals. They've been there a long time.
And you're in there and you know what's going on and you're in there for a long time and you're dealing with these people. I don't know. I'm just talking from movies and stuff. But jail is like you're in there, you got popped for whatever, and you're in there and it's bad and it's bad situation. Where I think prison, they get more of, all right, this is how it works.
Yeah. Jail, though, I would imagine you don't want to do anything that's going to keep you in there longer. So you're not trying to start.
But they do all the time from the, like the 60 days in and that type of stuff. They're doing all kind of stuff that gets them violated and gets them more time. And
I've never been arrested. I don't want to be arrested.
The problem I have
it scares me.
I want to do the right thing, but I don't want to be a rat. You know what I mean? Like if they come in there and they're like, which one of you guys had this heroin? I'm going to go, well, it wasn't me. But you can't. You just have to shut your mouth and take it.
I hope that it's like Goodfellas where you're bringing in bread.
You're not garlic. There's no garlic in prison.
And I'm cutting the garlic with a razor blade.
That's a great name for a book written about a guy who did his time in prison. There's no garlic in prison. That's a great. My dad should write that story.
Yeah.
My Tom Calta, my years at Rikers Island.
That's a great.
There's no garlic in prison.
That's a great name.
So interesting. AI says that prisons are considered worse than jails because they involve longer sentences for more serious crimes.
Right. If you're in for life, who cares?
Yeah.
Some jails offer educational, substance abuse, vocational programs. Blah, blah. Jails are normally not as comfortable as a prison.
Because they're shorter stays.
Right. As prisons are meant to accommedate people for longer periods
Prison,
of time.
you're doing time.
Yeah.
And you did something horrendous.
Yeah.
Usually. Killed somebody,
Pedophiles.
How about neither? How about
Yeah.
neither?
Well, the reason why I ask is because I was reading yesterday that Harvey Weinstein went in there with a prison advocate, like somebody that is on the inside that could look out for them. And Luigi Mangione has the same guy. So I feel like Luigi
So they get
Mangione,
like a roommate?
not a roommate, but they got like Martha Stewart did that. They went in there and they put money in the account of the most dangerous person in jail, and that person looks out for Martha Stewart to make sure nothing happens to her. So that Harvey Weinstein and Luigi Mangione have the same prison advocate.
Jeez.
Yeah, and the Luigi Mangione, I guess he's coming up on his indictment now. But I mean, really, what have we heard about this guy? He's just sitting in prison. And we haven't heard a word like from him, have we?
Not that I know of.
No, right? He hasn't said a word.
No.
So, I mean, he's got to be talking to people in there. He's got to be meeting with lawyers and stuff.
But also, what is his family background? They have enough
They got money
where they're on the same level as Weinstein?
Well, I don't know about that, but I mean, that's just
enough.
I would imagine your choices in jail are probably slim,
Limited. Like, you can't really use that much money.
Right, and how many sticky buns could you give a guy?
Yeah.
Remember, he's like, right when it happened, there were GoFundMes, and people were donating tons and tons of money.
Wild.
I still understand. I don't agree with it, but I understand his anger and what he did. I don't know why he did it. I don't know how it applies to him.
Yeah,
he seems like somebody who has money and somebody. But I know there was some situation, maybe with his mother or something.
I understand the anger, the doing killings. I mean, you can't. You're breaking down society. You can't do that.
But you're also going after the wrong guy. Like that guy didn't make that decision. Chances are he doesn't even know about it. You know what I mean? Now you just killed the guy who's a parent and who had nothing
You're
to do with
getting
it.
eyes on the situation by
Right.
doing that, but it's
One
wrong.
person does not represent the entire system that's been going on for decades.
But if you're going to do it, you go get the top guy.
I guess.
You
But
go
again,
get the top guy. But do you think
he's not a representation of what's going on?
But it's like Alvin said, he did put so many eyes on it. Now people are looking at it and they're going, well, you know, by the way, I mean, there's enough people supporting this murderer. That
it's
makes
still
you
not.
go.
It's still not right, but you can see where the clouded judgment, where they would go, well, this is at least going to help. Well, does it? I don't know.
That blows my mind.
I can see me doing something like that. Like I could never see me killing myself ever. I'm too egotistical, and I love my kids too much to kill myself. I would take it out on somebody else first.
The problem is a lot of times when people that do kill themselves, in their mind they think they're like say
Helping.
like
Yes.
like you by killing yourself, you think you're helping your kids. You're doing the ultimate
Unburden.
thing.
You're gonna
to help
unburden
your
them.
children.
I was
So the
very-
motivation is still there.
I was very upset when Robin Williams killed himself. My son was young. I think my daughter was just born, or maybe she wasn't born yet, but my son was young, and I was very close to him. And I was reading about how close Robin Williams was with his daughter. And I said to myself, no matter how depressed I've ever been, or how much anxiety I've had, or how bad things have been in my life, and there have been times when things have been really bad, and my wife was pregnant when I got fired from my job. Like, things were really bad.
Yeah.
I never, ever would do that to my kids. I would never do that. But several people reached out to me and said, however, if you're in that state of mind, you think that killing yourself
Right.
is better for your kids.
So
And
that-
I understand that. It's hard to ingest, but I get it.
That same motivation you have to not do that for your kids is applied, except the other way around.
Right.
Yeah.
Those
Oh,
people
it's-
have the motivation to help their kids,
Yeah.
quote unquote, is what they're thinking.
So sad.
I would do anything for my kids, and that's why I need to kill
Right,
myself.
Right. Well, I mean, look, clearly you know that that's not what they want.
Yeah.
But, but if you're in
don't
that
know.
position.
I'm just assuming.
Like that football player Hernandez who killed himself. So that was the
he was right.
Well,
he did the right thing.
But that was the theory. So his daughter would still be able to get his pension because if he was
Because he was going
convicted-
away to jail anyway.
Right. So that was the theory behind it. No, I don't think that was ever like confirmed. That's why.
Yeah, no. He had no. I mean, so he was looking at being gay and trying to hide that and committing murder and doing all these things. He had to deal with all of that stuff and documentaries being made about him and all that. And then his wife, his daughter, would lose all that money. So he just killed himself, and he did the right thing for his kid. Not that I'm not saying but I mean
the mindset is that
the mindset is he did do the right thing.
It's crazy.
But I don't know with this Luigi Mangione. I still don't think we know enough about him or what's going on and why. I want to hear him speak. I want to hear what he has to say. I want to hear something.
I bet he doesn't, though. I bet
No,
he's not
he
going to
probably
say
was
a word.
smart. He wouldn't say a word.
Yeah.
But he's going to jail forever anyway.
Oh,
even if
they
they don't
want the
get the
death
death
penalty.
penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
got him on video. They got him at Starbucks. They got DNA. They got everything.
They have it. New York has the death penalty, right?
I wonder if he thought he was going to get away with it.
No.
I thought right. He just was like, I'm taking one for the team.
You know, there's cameras everywhere, and you're just right in open middle street in New York City.
I don't feel that strongly about anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
No.
That I'm willing to go give my life to protest it.
Also, if I do feel that strongly, I'm not shooting the guy in the back.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm stabbing him right in his face.
Nice.
Yeah.
More personal.
Yeah, way more personal.
I like that.
I'll choke somebody.
Galvin Samurai. Yeah. Mike Cal, the show. Good morning.
Hey, I'm Roy. Calling in.
Yeah, I'm Mike. I am answering.
How you doing, boss man?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, you said to calling for Who's My Daddy? For
Yeah, that was
some tickets.
that was 45 minutes ago, Rory.
Oh my goodness, I'm my dad.
All right,
Rory,
brother.
what's worse, jail or prison?
Never been to prison. Never been to prison.
Never been to prison.
I'm down here. I'm on your guys' channel all the time. I love your show. So
Thank you, brother.
Thanks,
I
buddy.
appreciate you. Thank you for trying to call in.
Let
Your
him go to
efforts
Chris
are there.
Brown.
Oh, I don't think he's interested.
No?
Mike Cal, the show. Good morning. Hello.
Good, buddy. I used to be a cop many years ago, and I was also a trainer, an FTO, field training officer, and for many years. And usually what I did as a routine, I would take the new FTOs and bring them to the jail. And obviously, if corrections would allow me. And it's, number one, it's bigger than you think. I'm talking about Orient Road. I've never actually, except for like turning in evidence to the sheriff's office, like a gun or, something like that, to Falkenberg. But Orient Road actually harbors some that are actually on trial. And then when they're done, like I'm talking about murderers, they're in a separate quadrant, but they are basically sitting there until, their trial or because they're not going to send them to prison until they're convicted,
after.
obviously.
Yeah. So they're just living over there, yeah.
Right. So there's a potential, for somebody to obviously, with anything, get to somebody. Let's say if hypothetically there was somebody that's never going away, never coming out.
Right.
Falkenberg is obviously, Orient Road, is individual, most of it. They do have a separate area, like where people hang out and play basketball and that kind of thing. But Falkenberg is like a whole bunch of bunks, like in the middle of.
Oh yeah, like in the middle
of. Yeah, it's like I couldn't even imagine. It's miserable.
No, I don't.
But that's a jail.
I wonder.
364 days and less.
Okay, so you're in there if you're in there for less than a year or so, or if you're waiting trial and that kind of stuff. Do you in your knowledge of being, I know you're not a corrections officer, but is it still like Galvin was saying? Is it smarter to go after the big guy, or is it better to just keep your mouth shut?
I've never been an inmate, but remember, backup is right around the corner. So, I guess they could get to you. It's not like, what was that movie with the guy that's always in the Adam Sandler movies? I think that's what you're talking about, right? Where he went after the big guy, the Deuce Bigelow guy.
Oh, yeah. Rob Schneider.
Yeah, like he went at Rob Schneider, right? I wouldn't say so. I would just, do your time and, get in, get out, Obviously, I hope that you guys don't do it.
No. Me either.
I've definitely thought about it also. What if, especially being ex-cop, they find out quick, and they don't take kindly to us, So
yeah,
regardless if we had anything to do with there, but they just, we're one and the same. So
all right, thank you, sir. I appreciate the heads up. When I forget all the time, Galvin.
What's that?
That I am reminded. Like I went and got a massage yesterday, and I always say, why don't the Asian ladies ever try to grab my package? I have a badge tattoo on my back shoulder.
Yeah.
I have my dad's shield tattooed on my back, and I forget about that sometimes. Even my dad said to me, he goes, that's very, very nice. Hope you don't ever go to jail. Yeah, I never thought about that. I'm going to have to do a massive cover-up before I go in.
Especially if you're getting...
Before I go in, like I'm planning on it.
If you're getting hucklebucked and you're like, don't take my shirt off.
Oh, no.
I'm shy.
Yeah.
I'm not a hucklebuck type. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, guys. This is Tony with the tattoo.
What's up, Tony?
What's up, Tony?
Hey. Well, I went to prison twice here in Florida.
Oh, what'd you do?
Okay, so I'm going to make a long story very short. I was married. My ex-wife was a cocaine dealer. She had given me a whole bunch of jewelry while we were married.
Whoa.
The jewelry was stolen. Yeah, the jewelry was stolen.
Because you seem like such a normal guy.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So the jewelry was stolen. We got divorced. I sold it. She filed charges against me for grand theft.
Oh, against you. What a bitch.
And that was prison time?
Yeah. Okay, so yes, I got it. Well, I originally got sentenced to 11 months, 29 days in the county jail, went on probation, violated the probation, got sentenced to 4 years in prison.
Oh, what did you do? If I was on probation, I wouldn't leave the house.
I was on house arrest.
And what'd you do?
Went out.
Left the house.
Oh, no.
You dummy.
Oh, how'd you get caught when you went out?
I think I got caught at a bar or something like that.
Man.
4 years.
And that gets you 4 years?
I was young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 4 years, followed by 2 years probation.
Did you serve the full 4 years?
No. This was back in the 90s. So back then, when you walked in the door of the prison, they knocked off a 30-year sentence almost immediately.
Okay.
And then you get 20 days a month gain time for that. So I did, 2 years, maybe something like that.
You got 4 years because you couldn't stay in the house and not drink a gin and tonic.
Oh, man.
How long were you in the jail before you did gay stuff?
No, none at all. See, that's something about that. There are plenty of willing participants
Right. I didn't say before you raped anybody. I said before you did gay stuff.
You put on lipstick and hold the belt loop.
Yeah.
They don't have lipsticks.
Well,
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Prison. I went to prison in the 90s, so it wasn't bad. I mean, I went to a prison in North Florida. I was in a band. We played shows
in prison.
It's like the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Play country and western.
That's where I learned to play music in front of people.
Did you ever make the toilet wine, the prison hooch?
What they did up there was, I think, they buried it in the rec yard. They put it in bags and buried it in the rec yard, but I didn't. But I did do a lot of morphine sulfate.
Oh, what is that? Where are you getting that from?
Dude had terminal cancer, and he sold me his pills whenever I got paid for my job because I worked in a prison. Or I worked in a factory, and he would sell them $10 a pill.
Oh, my God. I imagine if you're in jail, it's worth it.
Oh, gosh. After count at 11 o'clock at night, I would go to the TV room and watch, I don't know, Tales from the Crypt or whatever, and just sit there and itch.
Oh man.
It's so weird
like
that you're
I said,
so...
It's so weird because it is what you make of it. I've stayed to myself. I never, ever got in a fight. And like I said, the first time I went for 4, the second time I went for 6.
Wow.
How bad is the food? Yeah, the food's really bad.
It can be. It just depends what camp you go to.
Oh, wow. You're making it seem like part of this could be fun.
Yeah.
No.
Just mind your own business.
I said, now's a lot different than it was in the 90s.
Yeah.
90s
because
cool.
now I think they're allowed to have tablets and their own TVs. I don't know, but it's just, I just wanted you guys to see a different side of it.
Yeah.
It's a good side.
It's not like TV at all. It's not really good, but it's like,
yeah, I'm not going.
It's like living regular life. Everybody has to get up in the morning and go to work. Well, you got to get up in the morning and go to work at prison. You make your bed, you go have breakfast, you go to work.
You got to wipe your ass in front of somebody else?
TV, right?
You got to poop in front of other people? Oh, really?
Not necessarily. Some camps have dividers. Some of them don't.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm not planning on going, but if it happens, it happens.
That's right. All right. You guys have a good day.
Thank you, Tony.
If it happens, I'll just go, I know Tony.
Yeah.
Put me in the band.
My word. Yeah, can I go to the jail with the band, please?
Right. And the dividers. I don't want to poop out in the Gen Pop.
I met Chad Chronister once. Can I go to this band? All right, we got to take a break. When we come back from break, it is time for us to get deep into 6 at 9 next on 102.5 The Bone. I'm ready. Here we go.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show.
Hey, you're going to want to listen to this?
Stream Real Raw Radio live.
Now!
Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Wow, that's amazing.
102.5 The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Just one wreck right now. It's in Clearwater in Pinellas County. Westbound Drew Street at Belcher Road, crews have just one lane blocked. Of course, that's still causing some pretty big backups in that area. Going to take longer than normal to get around all of that until they can clear it up and get it out of your way. Good news is 19 problem-free as far as accidents go. No problems to slow you down if you're making your way into Tampa via the Howard Franklin Bridge. Hillsborough County reporting accident-free on all the major roadways. That includes the toll roads. I'm Monica with traffic.
After you've been injured at no fault of your own, you shouldn't be stuck footing the medical bills or dealing with lost wages. Farah and Farah's accident attorneys are here to make it easy. Contact Farah and Farah, 1-800-500-5555, farahandfarah.com. Make it a Farah fight, Tampa.
Hey, it's Captain Zach Sturm from Tampa Bay Fishing Radio for Rivard Buick GMC, the #2 GMC dealer in the country. Rivard has become known for their massive discounts in inventory. Obviously, big discounts mean huge savings for you, the customer. Inventory means you have options to choose from and you won't need to settle. Right now, Rivard has over 1,000 vehicles to choose from, which is more than they've ever had before, all at insane discounts. They are serious about chasing that #1 GMC spot. Visit RivardBuickGMC.com and see for yourself. GMC, we are professional grade.
My. Lots going on in the news lately, huh? And I think it's safe to say that there has been a flurry of activity when it comes to the immediate economic landscape. We'll have to see how everything shakes out. But if you're planning on purchasing a new vehicle in the next year, now might be a good time to pull the trigger. And my friends at Stingray are in a great position to help you out. Inventory is fantastic with 700 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock. And if you want to avoid paying too much, you can automatically save $1,000 to $1,500 right now just by choosing Stingray Chevrolet. That's because Stingray Chevy has no dealer fee. That's what most of the other dealers charge on top of the price of the car, and it's just to make a profit for them and a wallet drainer for you. So if you're concerned about what a vehicle may cost down the road, you can do something about that right now and head over to Stingray Chevrolet, where they always price their vehicles fairly and never charge a hefty dealer fee. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
We hear it every day. I'm a safe driver. Then in an instant, it happens. A car crash. And you remember, for over 25 years, 1-800-ASK-GARY has helped over 350,000 people find the legal and medical help they need to get the settlement they deserve. You remember 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Avoid the stress of preparing to sell your home with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. You can skip the hassle of spring cleaning and sell your home fast and for maximum value. Hey, it's JP, and don't worry about showings, open houses, or costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. You'll receive an all-cash offer and close within days. With over 12,500 five-star reviews, you can trust Mark Spain Real Estate to sell your home fast with their guaranteed cash offer. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
At Bernetti PA, our team will tell you that our number one priority is striving for the best customer service in the industry. I'm honored by the number of referrals we get from our current and past clients. They trust us. Why shouldn't you? Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
It's the start of a new season of Raise deals, and they're so good, even Raymond is buying. Drive a new Honda Pilot, just $419 per month, or a new Honda Accord, just $319 per month. Even Raymond is buying. It's the start of a new season of Raise deals. Don't miss out. Claim your Raise deal today at Crown Honda, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Jasmine runs the boutique in town that always has the hippest trends. But before her store became a runway hit, she went to Mid-Florida, a local credit union that gave her shop the business checking account she needed. Plus, Jasmine pocketed $300 with her new account, proving that green is always on point. Now she's turning her A-line dresses into A1 gains, and her financial worries, they've gone out of style. Mid-Florida. Your life, your money, your credit union. Membership eligibility, terms and conditions apply. Insured by NCUA.
John Setting here for Wild Fork Foods. I'm a Wild Fork man. I am very passionate about all the different cuts of meats, the sides, the seasonings, the desserts, everything they have to offer at Wild Fork. This past weekend, I made some mini burgers with that 80-20 blend, the mini brioche buns, grillable cheese, but they've got whatever you're looking for. You can shop online and get it delivered, pick it up in store, or just go on a shopping spree. They've got locations in South Tampa, Citrus Park, and St. Pete on 4th Street North. Check them out today at wildforkfoods.com. The semi-annual event everyone waits for is here this weekend at International Diamond Center. Incredible savings across the board. Up to 20% off. Rings, bands, bracelets, earrings, pendants, plus thousands of designer engagement rings. Even all GIA certified diamonds are on sale. Acclaimed jewelry designers are here with all new collections. Save up to 20% and spread your payments over 3 years with zero interest. 3 days only this Friday through Sunday, and only at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now, during truck month, well-qualified buyers will receive 2.9% APR for 72 months on the new 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 Turbo Max. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Hey, what's up? It's Gio. And listen, we all see the headlines every day. Inflation, drama, rising interest rates. It's crazy sometimes. But reacting to every news story with your investments, that is the ultimate recipe for stress. That's where my friends at Trajan Wealth come in. They're fiduciary advisors. They're going to focus on long-term strategies that match your goals, risk tolerance, and timeline, not just today's crazy headlines. They're going to help you stay grounded even when the market gets wild. Whether you're preparing for retirement or you just want to make smarter financial moves, Trajan Wealth will work with you to review your plan and keep you on track. Call Trajan Wealth today, 813-550-1000 to schedule your free consultation, or just visit TrajanWealth.com.
TRAJAN wealth.com, and get started. There's never been a better time to bring clarity to your financial future. Give them a call today, 813-550-1000. Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor, paid advertisement.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Prestige Men's Medical Center restores your sex life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate erectile dysfunction and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Prestige Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Prestige Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 813-499-2888. 813-499-2888. To restore your sex life in just one visit. Call now. 813-499-2888.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, it's the Mike Calta Show.
When I talk about it, carries on, reasons only new.
921 of the Mike Calta Show. It's 1025 The Bone. Superheat and Air is now Superheat and Air and Plumbing. All the things you need them for, all under one company. All certified plumbers, certified air conditioning technicians, all available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Superheat and Air is combined with ABC Plumbing and bringing their expertise to the company now. So the same company that you go to for a 24-hour emergency with your AC, you can trust and know is available to you if you need them. Simply by going to superheatandair.com for your plumbing needs as well. If you have a leak, you have a runny faucet, you have something you need taken care of 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they will help you. And of course, if you need it during business hours, if you have something you need done, you need some plumbing work done, you need some faucets changed out, you need shower heads done, water heaters, whatever a plumber does, Superheat and Air now handles that for you. All you need to do is go to superheatandair.com, and while you're there, check out their $49 tune-up special, which is something you should be doing before it gets too hot here in the summer months. You can go to superheatandair.com, schedule online, they'll come out there and they'll do a full tune-up on your unit, get you all ready for the constant AC that's going to flow throughout the rest of this year. Now that it's become about 90 degrees every day. Superheatandair.com now for all your AC, heating, and plumbing needs. Tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. Well, I can't think of anything else we have to do today. I think we're pretty much done. I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for 6 at 9.
Extra, read all about it.
We don't make the news. We just make jokes about the news. It's the 6 at 9.
6 at 9, where we take the headlines first.
What?
We take the headlines from the news, add punchlines to them, and then either they fly or they die, and most of the time they die. So I'm starting it off, and then who's next?
Me.
Then me, then Gia.
All right.
Damn it, man.
Carmen, will you lower the music just a little bit? I need to be heard loud and clear with mine. There are videos online of people in Walmart freaking out because there are anti-theft locks on meat. Yeah, because nothing like needing bolt cutters just to make Taco Tuesday happen. All right. Thank you.
There are videos online of people in Walmart freaking out because there's anti-theft locks on meat. Like most women, I'm just curious when I can buy one of these for my boyfriend.
On his meat?
Yeah, don't steal his meat.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That's sexy.
All right.
I like when you refer to it as meat.
Yeah, she calls Chad, hey, honey, let me see your
let's
meat.
see your meat.
There are videos online of people in Walmart freaking out because there are anti-theft locks on meat. Normally, when you see videos of meat being locked up, there's a married white couple and a large black guy involved.
There are videos online of people in Walmart freaking out because there are anti-theft locks on meat. At this rate, you're going to need a getaway driver just to get a pack of hot dogs.
It's true.
I go again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Haley Joel Osment apologized for using an anti-Semitic slur during his public intoxication arrest. He went from I see dead people to I see canceled people.
Oh. Haley Joel Osment apologized for using an anti-Semitic slur during his public intoxication arrest. His apology did leave something to be desired after he was quoted as saying, "I'd like to apologize to the Jewish people. I didn't realize they'd be so gay about what I said."
Haley Joel Osment apologized for using an anti-Semitic slur during his public intoxication arrest. He ended it with a salute to Elon Musk.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right.
Carmen.
Topical.
Haley Joel Osment apologized for using an anti-Semitic slur during his public intoxication. Turns out the only spirits he sees these days come in a bottle.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That was good.
The FDA is phasing out artificial dyes in food and drinks by the end of next year, so get ready to find out what Gatorade really looks like. Spoiler alert, it's just gray water and failed athleticism. Oof.
The FDA is phasing out the use of artificial dyes in food and drinks by the end of next year, but they are phasing in RFK Jr.'s urine.
Oh.
I don't even know what that means, but it's funny.
That's good.
Thank you.
The FDA is phasing out the use of artificial dyes in foods and drinks by the end of next year. Well, have fun drinking mellow unyellow and eating non-red velvet cake, losers.
The FDA is phasing out the use of artificial dyes in foods and drinks by the end of next year. That's great. I've always wanted my Skittles to look like dog poop.
Yeah, what's going to happen? They're just going to have like not as bright colors.
Yeah, they'll still be colorful.
I bet it never happens.
Yeah, you're probably
It's just headlines.
Yeah, or they'll figure out how to make the stuff the same color with other stuff.
These companies will lobby, and then it won't happen.
Yeah,
I go again.
Yes.
A report. Wait, hold on. Okay. A report says that first dates that involve something active like hiking are 25% more likely to lead to a second date. Unless you're me, in which case it increases your chance of it collapsing by 100%.
A report says that first dates that involve something active like hiking are 25% more likely to lead to a second date. And now I have an excuse for when I eventually get caught chasing women through the woods.
A report says that first dates that involve something active like hiking are 25% more likely to lead to a second date. Unless you're Mike Kelta.
Oh, it's a burn on you.
Yeah.
Oh. A new report says first dates that involve something active like hiking are 25% more likely to lead to a second date, which makes sense because nothing builds chemistry like fearing for your life halfway up a mountain with a complete stranger. I'm really dying today. A man in New York got arrested for child pornography, and during the investigation, cops found a video of his younger brother having sex with a cow. And both the brothers are going to jail, but only one of them is banned from Chick-fil-A for life. Eat more chicken.
A man in New York got arrested for child pornography and ended up getting his younger brother arrested too when police found a video of the brother having sex with a cow. Unfortunately, it wasn't actually a cow. It was their mother.
Oh, whoa. Dark.
They're gross. They're already gross.
Yeah, but you made it weird.
A man in New York got arrested for child pornography and ended up getting his younger brother arrested too when police found a video of the brother having sex with a cow. Cowabunga, dude.
Who videos that? Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
Sorry. I was like picturing the cops coming in, picturing them finding the tape and going, let's see what this is. Oh,
Cowabunga.
Yeah, you hope tripod.
Oh,
You hope
yeah.
Hey, Steve, focus in, man.
Oh, get this,
zoom in.
get this.
The angle.
A man in New York got arrested for child pornography and ended up getting his brother arrested too when police found a video of the brother having sex with a cow. It's pretty crazy when the pedophile isn't the weirdest guy at the family reunion.
Sure.
A new study shows that who you become friends with could depend on how the other person smells. That makes no sense. Most of my friends smell like burgers, beer farts, and buffalo wings.
It's probably true.
A new study shows that who you become friends with could depend on how the other person smells. I have found that to be very true, said Pissy Pete. There was no way I was changing that name. I thought Pissy Pete. I tried to think of other ones. I was like, no, that one wins.
Pissy Pete's good.
Yeah.
Pete works with a lot of great things. Pete Face, Pissy Pete, a lot of good stuff.
Pissy Pete face is the worst.
100%.
Oh, wispy.
A new study shows that who you become friends with could depend on how the other person smells. Well, luckily for everyone, I always smell like taco pits.
Fact.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
A new study shows that who you become friends with could depend on how the other person smells, which is why guys with CPAP machines have 50% less friends. Get it? Because they fart a lot in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Explain it right away.
yeah.
Right, save it. Yeah, that's going to make it better.
Explain it right away.
What do you want? I didn't say they were good. I just said I was done.
Here's why I said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Let me tell you why it's funny.
I haven't missed Spanish till today.
Really?
No.
You know
still
who I
haven't
miss? Pissy Pete.
Do you think Joe would have partaken in today?
No.
Yes, I said it to him.
I
He
know.
was supposed to. He was supposed to.
He would have played dumb.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't get the email.
What? Oh.
I don't know how to do it.
And then he would just do it like off the top of his head.
And it'd be awful.
Yeah.
Unlike us, prepared and polished.
Yeah.
Comedic writers.
All punched up.
Yeah.
Well, we had two good ones. We had Pissy Pete, and then one of Carmen's was good.
Yeah.
The
Elon
RFKs.
Musk?
Oh, Elon Musk, yeah.
Elon
I had a
Musk one.
couple.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah. You had none. So.
I know. I'm not criticizing. I'm here for it.
By the way, a professional comedian just texted me and said that Cowabunga deserved more.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about the videotape and it got me distracted. But yeah, Cowabunga was good. Who is that? Johnny B?
Yeah.
I laughed at Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
I got to tell you, that's somebody who should we.
I would say we should make Johnny come and do it with us.
Yeah. Johnny, you're in on the next one. Wait until 2028.
Yep. Space him out.
Yeah.
Space him out.
Pedophile, not the weirdest guy at the family reunion.
I thought that was factual.
That was my favorite.
I mean, I had that too.
Yeah.
Just
You just
changed
didn't
it.
say it.
Yeah, because it was too easy.
No.
Trying
Oh,
to
that's
come
why.
up-
That's
I don't know
why.
I only like to come up with the really hard ones.
Yeah.
that are hard to understand and
Yeah,
I have to
shut up.
explain immediately.
Chick-fil-A.
Because air gets in your system and then you.
He's filled with pee. They call him Pissy Pete.
Let's not do this anymore.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh,
I don't like
come
it.
on. People
love
It hurts. It hurts. And I feel like it brings the whole show down.
Yeah. Like, do it on Monday.
No.
We can change the day.
No, Friday's
No.
good.
Yeah.
Monday, people commit suicide. They're already depressed. It's Monday. Then we kill them with this. We hit that.
Brings the whole week down.
Did you hear one of the there's two things about the Rays that I find interesting. One, Galvin, halfway there for you. An Orlando group has put together over $1 billion in an attempt to buy the Rays.
Wow.
Make an offer.
Yeah.
$1.2 billion.
Jeez.
You wanted them to go to Orlando and then trade us for the Magic, which I don't think is ever going to happen.
Oh, God, I love that. I'd love that so much. Listen, the Magic are going to get swept by the Celtics, but the Magic are like one or two guys away from being a real contender. That Banchero that plays for the Magic and Franz Wagner are both great.
They should have got that Doncic guy while he was available.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
And also, basketball just way more exciting to watch.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm with you on that.
So much more exciting. Although I will tell you, I was getting ready yesterday to go to the Lightning, and of course I was going to bet on the Lightning game. So I turned the TV on, and it was the Royals and the Rockies or something, whatever. I was like, all right, this guy's up to bat. Let's see what's going on here. I think he'll get a single, hit it, and then the pitcher was he got a hit off of him and stuff, and he had already been pitching a few innings, and he was getting tired, and they were talking about it, and I go, oh, new pitcher coming in. I'm going to say strikeout for the next one. Struck out the next guy. I go, now I have more money to bet on the Lightning and lose.
And then the other talk about something they wrote about in the paper today, which I think is insanely ridiculous, and I think they know this too as they were writing it, is the success of doing the Rays in Tropicana Field, in Steinbrenner Field, and how good that's going. Because, listen, that's the amount of people that stadium draws. And the other thing that they point out, that team, sorry. The other thing that they pointed out is also because now is a nice, beautiful time to sit outside and watch a game. Given it up another couple of weeks, and it's going to be so hot, it's going to be miserable. They were saying the idea of doing two stadiums, doing one indoor and one outdoor. doing one, starting it off over here and then moving it over to someplace else.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't even fill one. You don't do two. It's
Retractable
ridiculous.
roof.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
do that.
I mean, that's what they need. They need to just rebuild. They need to knock down whatever Tropicana Field is left, rebuild that thing, and put a retractable roof on it.
Speaking of stadiums and doing different stuff, whatever. Last night at the Lightning game, we were discussing there's got to be a better way than Zamboni, right? Like we've all seen the Roombas. Like they have to have ice Roombas that come out.
Sure.
Or we've seen the field that gets pushed out into the sun and then pushed back in. Whatever.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that there's not just a big squeegee that can go
across. Well, because it wets everything. It sprays the water.
Yeah. A big squeegee that has water on top, sprays it and goes Swiffer. It's a big giant Swiffer that comes across. I think people just like to see the Zamboni.
I think the Zamboni is the only thing that can get in the turns. Because, if you put a round ice, what do you call it? Ice Roomba?
A Roomba. Yeah.
Ice Roomba. The problem is it would have to be huge. Because if it's small, it would just take forever.
You throw 10 of them out there.
10 ice Roombas.
Yeah, they come out fast.
Right. They all have their little
like drones. Like they've been programmed to go to certain sections.
Yeah. So you go here,
dude, you're sitting on an idea,
right?
Ice Roombas.
But I think that's what it is. I think people just like to see the Zamboni and kids get to ride on it.
I think it's that they have so much time that they are like, we got 15 minutes.
But then there's more Pee Wee hockey or whatever you have in between.
Doesn't it scrape the layer off? Right at the top
sprays
layer?
a layer down. It sprays a new layer
smooths
down.
Smooths it out.
Yeah.
Because you always see when they dump the ice at the end, it's like a big chunk of ice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they scrape all that. They do scrape it as they're going by, but then they smooth it out. So.
And then the people come out with the turkey basters and get the goal.
That'd be fun. That'd be a fun gig, though, driving the Zamboni.
Yeah.
I got to drive it.
Oh, you drove it?
Yeah, when I was the captain or whatever.
The social media captain.
Yeah, for the Lightning. The guy who does it was a really big fan of the show. So I got to drive it like up the ramp to the ice and then like back it up and stuff. So I was just like behind, but it was fun. It was huge.
I drove it into the Nut Hut in the mall.
How?
There used to be a mall with an ice skating rink in Clearwater.
Oh, it's still there. Countryside?
No, it was
the Clearwater Mall?
Clearwater Mall. And I went to the Clearwater Mall, and Joanne's Nuts was over there, and I was going to drive the Zamboni on the ice. And then I worked for another show at the time. And then we were going to fake like we crashed the Zamboni.
Oh, yeah.
So I brought a mail crate filled with metal parts, and then as I was driving, we threw the crate on the ground. Oh, my God, you've crashed the Zamboni into the Nut Hut. That's crazy. I know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but back when there's no internet, you could get away with that kind of stuff.
No, who is that cool to?
Yeah.
Who is that cool to?
The same people that thought the other guy was real.
Yeah.
At
that
the
might be
time.
true, too.
At the time, not now.
These other guy was entertaining. Crashing the Zamboni into the Nut Hut.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. And then people would believe that. And I'd go out that night and people would be like, oh, my God.
Dude, for years, people thought Spice really jumped off that building into the pool.
Sure. All he did was jump on.
For years, like 20 years later, people still talk about that.
I know. That is really, I'll always tell you the truth. I'll tell you, there were certain things we did do. We got fined by the FCC. When I say we, not me, the show I used to work for, got fined by the FCC for my broadcast of taking a Crown Royal enema, which did not happen. It was a process in which I faked and didn't tell anybody that I was faking it because there was no way I was doing that. And was such a good actor, it convinced the Federal Communications Commission to fine the show that I worked on. Yeah.
Wow.
So, thespian.
I got a call from the Census Bureau saying that I can no longer present myself or represent myself as being from the Census Bureau when I used to call people. I used to call and say that I was from the Census Bureau, and they go, hey, don't say that anymore.
Secret Service also let me know politely that I was not allowed to do that. Yeah. Don't want to mess with them. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and we'll take your flash minute phone calls, and we will wrap things up for the weekend. And I'm headed to Miami. Yeah. I'm headed to Hollywood.
That's right.
If you will. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to The Mike Calta Show. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station. Go Bolts. From 102.5, The Bone. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Looks pretty good to wrap up your Friday morning commute right now, and that's on both sides of the bay. Hillsborough and Pinellas County with no accidents. Earlier wrecks all cleared up and out of your way, so things running pretty much up to speed for you on 275, 75, as well as I-4. No major slowdowns on the Veterans Expressway or the Leroy Selman Expressway. Looks like US 19 and Pinellas County kind of clearing up for you as well, and no problems right now on any of the Bay Area bridges. I'm Monica with traffic. This report is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Tampa. Renewal by Andersen's 1 month only sale, $300 off all windows, $825 off patio doors. Check them out at rbafla.com.
Life doesn't stop after you've been involved in a car accident. You've got things to do and places to be. If your car is damaged, call Farah & Farah anytime, 7 days a week. Farah & Farah, Tampa.
Cat named Mo saying it's time to spring into strength at Crunch Fitness. See what I did there? And now is the perfect time with $0 enrollment and membership starting at $9.99. Go to crunch.com where you can find out about the HIT classes, high-intensity interval training for heart-pumping team-based workouts. They also have certified personal trainers. Mine is Jacob out at Carewood. Create the perfect program to help you reach your goal. With nearly 500 locations nationwide, you will have no trouble finding a convenient gym close by. Go to crunch.com for the location nearest you and get crunched. Offer ends 4/30.
At Brandon Honda, we have the hottest hybrids in stock and on sale. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, get the brand new Accord hybrid for just $199 per month. Get the award-winning CR-V hybrid for just $249 per month. Or get the all-new, just released 2025 Civic Hybrid Sport for just $199 per month. With gas mileage as high as 50 miles per gallon, these award-winning hybrids won't last long. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
Derby Lane's awesome. We've been there a bunch of times. It's a great place to go for a night out with your boys, with a date night. And the best part is, instead of running up a bar tab that you have nothing to show the next day, you could actually win money at the legendary Derby Lane.
Whether it's a night out with the boys, maybe a little cocktail night with the ladies, or you got family in town, Win Derby at Derby Lane is the place for you. They're giving away on average $10,000 to $100,000 every day. Ultimate Texas Hold'em, their most popular game, but they've got something for everybody.
They sure do, and $5 minimum tables as well. Good luck finding those. That makes it very accessible for you and your novice gaming friends to sit down at a table, win a lot of money, and boy, those progressive jackpots, we're talking tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars.
There's plenty of parking, so don't you worry about that. You can still bet on the ponies remotely, and they've always got great tournaments going on. For more information on those, check out win-derby.com. That's win-derby.com. John Senning here for Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. If you've been waiting, trying to figure out that perfect moment to buy a new truck or SUV, guess what? That time is now. For a limited time only, Ford Motor Company is offering employee pricing for all across a full line of trucks and SUVs. Now, what does that mean for you, you might ask? That means you're going to pay exactly what a Ford employee pays. This is an unprecedented opportunity that's going to give you massive savings on some of America's best-selling vehicles. Go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford today. They've got that brand new, big, beautiful showroom you've got to see to believe right on US 19 in Clearwater. You can even check them out online at FurmanFord.com. Furman Ford, from America, for America. Make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
This weekend at International Diamond Center, acclaimed jewelry designers are here with all new collections. Save up to 20% and spread your payments over 3 years with zero interest. 3 days only this Friday through Sunday, and only at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
It's the start of a new season of Raise deals, and they're so good, even Raymond is buying. Drive a new Honda Pilot, just $419 per month, or a new Honda Accord, just $319 per month. Even Raymond is buying. It's the start of a new season of Raise deals. Don't miss out. Claim your Raise deal today at Crown Honda, the better way to buy and service. Call 800-509-4942 for complete details.
Are you worried about long-term injuries after an accident? I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Before you settle, know your rights and know your options. Visit justcallmo.com. Let's make sure you're covered. Injured on the go? just call Mo.
Our massive Kia mega sale is going on now at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richie. Buy with 0 down, 1.9% financing, or make no payments for 90 days. Sign and drive a new Kia from just $259 lease per month. 0 due at signing. 25K4, 36 months, 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. $259 a month, 0 due at signing. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say yes, you're approved for a new 2025 Kia. Get massive savings on over 1,200 new Kias at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richie on US 19. KenGanleyKiaNewportRichie.com. Tell them Mackenzie sent you, because I want to see ya in a Ken Ganley Kia.
25 Sportage, $17.48 per month per 1,000 finance. 90-day deferred payment through Ally Bank, plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF. Expires 5/31/25.
Many of you know that my inspiration for becoming an accident attorney was my brother Tim, who was rendered a quadriplegic at age 18. I didn't know what a personal injury lawyer was or what they did, but I soon did. Tim was treated terribly by the insurance company, and I became enraged. It was a constant delay and deny. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Tim later worked with me for 27 years. Last year, my hero died at age 65. You can see my eulogy for him by visiting mybrothertim.com. He was one hell of a man. Because of Tim, together we built the largest injury firm in the world, and our clients are treated the way I would want my family to be treated. At Morgan & Morgan, nobody is a nobody and everybody is a somebody. If you need our help, visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer. See you soon, Tim. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Take advantage of the Freedom of Choice pricing event at Cherry Home Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. 1,000 new vehicles in stock with 0 down, 0% APR, and 0 payments for 90 days. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., cherryhome.com. 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. Wounded Warrior Project was created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war, whether those scars are physical or mental. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind, ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
O'Reilly.
Extend the life of your engine with a full synthetic oil change and save at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, pick up 5 quarts of O'Reilly full synthetic motor oil and a MicroGuard oil filter for $29.99. Or upgrade to a MicroGuard Select filter for just $2 more. Limit supply. Offer in-store only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ruck, run, or walk it at the 3rd Annual Sergeant Anthony Patrick Malstat's Defender Ruck on June 7th. Choose the 5K, 2.2-mile Ruck Walk, or go virtual. Every step supports military mental health and suicide prevention, plus music, food, raffles, and more. Sign up now at defenderruck.com and use the code THEBONE for $10 off.
Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
This is Fox 13's Dave Osterberg from the Sky Tower Weather Center. Mostly sunny and hot for this Friday with a high temperature up back in the lower 90s for you this afternoon. Then mild and muggy tonight with the temperature dropping down to 70. More sun, more heat for Saturday with tomorrow's high temperature in the lower 90s and pretty much the same for Sunday as well.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to The Mike Calta Show on 102.5 The Bone.
On the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone, 800-771-1025 of the phone numbers. We're almost done, but another opportunity for winning $1,000 is coming up with the Bone Bonus keyword at 10 o'clock, so stand by. Do not tune out yet. At 10 o'clock, we'll give you the Bone Bonus keyword, and you can put that in and win $1,000. I'm leaving at 11 o'clock to head down to Hollywood with Pete. Pete joins me on the line right now. Pete, how are we looking for this weekend?
We need to add another guest for dinner tonight.
Wait, start over, Pete. I had the button pushed.
I said we need to add another guest for dinner tonight.
Who is coming to dinner?
Holly Hurst.
Hollywood. Hooray for Hollywood.
Table
Carmen's
for three,
sister
please.
is she didn't have a friend she could bring?
You guys are the worst.
Oh, we're working on that.
Eiffel Tower.
You guys are the worst.
Carmen, we're just going to be friends with your sister.
Oh, cool.
Carmen, hey, just for the record, you can hang out with my brother. You can hang out with my brother whenever you want.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
This is a business meeting about her future.
Yep. Tell her to bring a bunch of different outfits.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm bringing the good camera. It's on my phone, but it's a good camera. And tell her to bring the
Great
outfits.
camera.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you at 11:30.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, that works.
Amazing.
It's P-face.
It's like it was just spoken into existence in like an hour and a half.
I'm going to win $1 million this weekend.
Ooh, I'm going to ask him to try to spit that one at me.
Yeah.
He could bang Holly. I just want to get the money.
You going to Council Oak too, right?
Well, I don't know. Now that we got to drag Holly along with us.
Oh, yeah. Applebee's.
See if we can get her a taco somewhere. I bet she doesn't eat much. What does she drink, Carmen?
Oh, everything.
No, it's going to be the one.
Would you say she's easy that way?
Hollywood.
Follow us at the Mike Calda Show for more of our story. Yeah. Hey, Carmen, I hope you have a great weekend.
I hate you so
much. This is going to be great.
Hey, while you're there the weekend, see if Holly can run Bone TV on Monday.
Well, somebody's got to.
Yeah. It's not that hard. I figured it out.
Yeah, but sometimes when you're a CEO, you don't like to go back down to...
Yeah, that's true.
April 25th, 2025, 8:30 p.m. Mark that date. That's when Holly started her OnlyFans.
Yes. The day that will live in infamy. Never forget.
Today
Can you
it's the
do
greatest day.
Can you do OnlyFans? I mean, from what I can see, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what you got underneath there. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a great night.
Listen, I'm just letting you guys know now, though. There's still like 11 hours before your dinner with her. That means she has 11 hours to get a better offer to blow you off.
It's not my dinner. She's not coming with me. She's going with Pete.
Mike's going to dinner either way.
Yeah. I'm gonna have Council Oak steak and a martini tonight.
It's along for the ride.
Yeah, I'm driving passenger in this Audi/Lamborghini.
Third wheel.
I'm used to it.
Unless she brings a friend.
Then at that point, I'm just the old guy trying to keep her friend company.
That makes it
almost
weird.
better. Yeah, it's almost better if it's just the three of us.
Yeah.
Carmen,
I hate
I
you.
will protect your sister.
Gross.
Have a great weekend. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out at the Mike Calta Show. And don't forget the Bone Bonus keyword is coming up in 8 minutes. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.
I'm hungry. Yeah. That's I'm a fool. I'm an old, fat, stupid fool. That's why. What's really going on in your life?
Let's shoot Uma in the vagina.
Mike, why are you doing this?
Cal, I have to go.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, genuine. What's up, homie?
Bushy. Bye. Shoot that thing, fat baby.
Eat me, bacon.
Go smash your fruit in the hole.
I cried a little bit. You call me a monkey. You're funny.
I love you, Spanish.
Check your panties.
Come down for moose soup after.
I don't even know. How do I make something funny? I don't even. Can you hear that whistle?
Next time you lose.
Fatty McFat.
My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14.
Mike!
Show daddy your mean face.
Ooh, so scared, chubby wubby.
Genius!
That's it. It's over. That's all for today. Thanks for listening to the Mike Calta Show.
I'm Doug Bernetti. Growing up, I learned how hard it can be to make ends meet. At Bernetti PA, we help people every day with debt collection calls, credit card debt, home foreclosures, and bankruptcy cases. If you have questions, call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Tampa, Lakeland, Pinellas.
This April is your last chance to max your tax refund at Sun Toyota. Bring us your rebate and we'll double it up to $3,000. Then get 0% financing on select new Toyota trucks. Backed by a nationwide lifetime warranty with 4-year maintenance on new models. Hurry in today or shop online at suntoyota.com. Because when you make it Sun Toyota,
we make it happen.
Toyota.com. Call 1-800-639-3367 for more information.
This little piggy wasn't affected by the market. This little piggy had protected funds. This little piggy locked in college costs. This little piggy had a 1-year plan. And all the little piggies went wee to college land.
Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida 529 prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated and guaranteed to cover tuition costs. So when they're ready to go, you are too. Prepaid plans start at $29 a month. Open enrollment ends April 30th.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. With the economic landscape in a constant state of flux, consumers are understandably concerned about how car prices will be affected. While no one has a crystal ball to predict the future, I will say that if you're planning on purchasing a new vehicle in the next year, now would be a good time to pull the trigger. Luckily, our inventory here at Stingray is in great shape with over 700 new and pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs. And since saving money is on the top of everyone's mind, remember that Stingray on I-4 has no dealer fee, and that automatically saves you $1,000 to $1,500. So while other dealers will charge a hefty fee on top of the advertised price of the vehicle, rest assured that you won't pay that here. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4. Exit 22, Plant City. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
And a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, I'm usually much more active, but since I've been in pain, I've had to limit the activities I'm doing.
You're listening to Janelle, Arch Support Specialist at the Good Feet store.
He came in and he wanted to be able to keep up, play sports with his kids. From there, we figure out which arch supports complement those activities. I fit him with the arch supports, and as I followed up with him, he's messaged me and said, I took my kids to the park today. We're walking, we're exercising, riding the bikes, and those are all things that he wasn't doing before because he was in pain.
For over 25 years, the Good Feet store's arch support specialists have been helping folks to live the life they love without foot, knee, hip, or back pain getting in the way.
Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. That's what's most important, is knowing that you leave an impact on someone's life. And I like that.
Try them for yourself. Stop in for a free personalized fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Visit any of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota, and at goodfeet.com.
John Senning here for Hawkins Service Co. Hawkins is your one-stop shop for home services with over 3,000 5-star reviews. Hawkins has earned a reputation for reliability and quality across the region. And right now, they're running a $49 spring tune-up on your air conditioning unit and $1,500 off any complete AC system. And whether it's AC, plumbing, electrical, even pool repair, Hawkins has you covered. Give them a call today, 813-445-8209, or book that appointment online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call handles it all.
When my wife and I got married after both graduating law school, we didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. Ultima had to give me her gas card just to drive home. We never could have imagined that one day we would have the largest injury firm in the world and $25 billion in money collected and counting. As good Catholics, we had 4 children fast. They all work in the firm today. Our family protecting yours. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. But our greatest gift was years away, grandchildren. Today we have 6 and counting. It's the greatest joy that we have ever experienced. I think about them all day long. Our family promises to protect your family should you need us. Call us. It's easy. Visit forthepeople.com. and make sure you hug your grandchildren. God's final gift to us. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Our massive Kia mega sale is going on now at Ken Ginley Kia Newport Richey. Buy with 0 down, 1.9% financing, or make no payments for 90 days. Sign and drive a new Kia from just $259 lease per month. 0 due at signing. $25K for 36 months, 10K miles per year, no security deposit required. $259 a month, 0 due at signing. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say yes, you're approved for a new 2025 Kia. Get massive savings on over 1,200 new Kias at Ken Ginley Kia Newport Richey on US 19. KenGinleyKiaNewportRichey.com. Tell that Kinsey sent you, because I want to see you in a Ken Ganley Kia.
25 Sportage, $17.48 per month per 1,000 finance. 90-day deferred payment through Ally Bank, plus tax, tag, title, and doc fee on approved credit through KMF. Expires 5/31/25.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
And now it's the Mike Calta After Show. With your host, Johnny B.
That's how smooth sailing from here on out. Shut up.
We're doing it, baby. Good morning. Happy Friday. We made it. We made it to the weekend. Well, almost. Most of you people got another 7 hours or so to go, but some of us only work like 2 hours a day. It's not a bad life, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I got stand-up comedy. I got to work 2 hours and 45 minutes. God, I need another job. I'm Johnny B, everybody, and this is the Mike Calta After Show. I'm your host of this thing on 102.5 The Bone for the last, 4 months and 25 days. Who's counting? Along with me, somebody I get to see pretty much every single day of the week. And you guys can suck it. Be jealous. It is JoJo, everybody.
Good morning.
How are ya?
Happy Friday.
We're matching. We're both wearing black, we're
my favorite color.